Welcome and good afternoon once again from Ayubi Cricket Complex. We're here for the clash between the top table toppers of this tournament, Abaseen Deffenders and Speenghar Warriors. Both teams are playing their final group stage match and both are table toppers. On-field umpires for today's match, Tahsil Shinwari, and alongside him is Bahadur Niazi. And today's match referee is Muhammad Yasir Latifzai. We will have a very good encounter here. Last night, Speenghar Warriors played a magnificent match and won by only 1 run, where the captain of the side got the last wicket to the Mancat. So once again, top quality sides, particularly Abaseen Deffenders. Their batting lineup and bowling, both are very, very strong and they are unbeaten so far in this tournament. And I'm not alone here in the commentary box. I'd like to invite Mr. Rahmatullah Shirzad to join me.
Thank you very much, Mr. Shapirullah Shinwari. Really happiness condition here. Speenghar Warriors, they're passing Abaseen Deffenders. Good condition. It's gonna be a top team of this season, Abaseen Deffenders. They will play the last of the first round.
And actually, Abaseen Deffenders, the captain of Abaseen Deffenders, Muhammad Akram Zaze, won the toss and decided to bat first. He is in a really good form. He's a very explosive batter. Got his half century of 14 deliveries in the last match. Here is the squad of Abaseen Deffenders. Muhammad Akram Zaze is the captain of the side. Amin Logari, who has got the century in this tournament. Faisal Shinozada, great middle order batter. Imran Mir is the opener. Sabir Hanif, the wicket keeper batter. Siddiq Pacha, all-rounder Walid Miakhil. And for the bowling side, Faridun Dawood, Abdullah Ahmad Zay. And the squad of Speenghar Warriors.
You can see the captain of the side, Zubair Akbari. What a good batter. They say Zibtab Alam, Akbar Musazi, Ali Ahmed Nasser, the wicket keeper, Bahir Shah, Mehboob Bilal, Same, Hassani Sakhil, Nasir Khan, Naweed Maruf Khail, Samir Sarmas, and Shafiullah Shapak. The great main last match, hero of the match. What a good contest this was last night between Palmer Stars and Speenghar Warriors. And let's have a look at this. Competition is gonna be an interesting condition here on Nairobi National Cricket Ground, and this is gonna be 5th match for Abaseen Deffenders and post Speenghar Warriors. There we go. Last first ball of the innings. Losing the ball in this time. So Akram Zazi is having a good news. He's been selected for Afghanistan Asian team as well.
Yeah, definitely. Both the batters were opening the innings for Abaseen Deffenders are selected to Afghan Abdalian squad and for the Asian Games. Nasir Maruf Khail or the first over against Imran Mir. Here's the countdown. We're just 10, 8, 7 seconds away. Here is the first delivery of the match. And that was a quicker one to start by Nasir Maruf Khail.
Two big names, two big men. Imran Mir and Muhammad Akram Zazi, they are opening for Abaseen Deffenders. Down the track, top edge, should be taken. Oh, it has taken. Second ball, first wicket for Maruf Khail, first for Speenghar Warriors.
Yeah, great delivery by Nasir Maruf Khail to start. Imran Mir want to clear that long off and got the edge and went through a very safest fielder of the side, Hassani Sakhil, and fantastically judged that First wicket goes down. Imran Mir walking off without scoring. None for one.
Not good start for Abaseen Deffenders. And otherwise, the good start for Speenghar Warriors. They are not taking the pressure. The big man is the manning and crazy Muhammad Akram Zazi, devastating man. And he will join with his new partner as well to start terrifically. Great pull, the team Abaseen Deffenders, as Maruf Khail done a good job. Hey, first wicket for the side, first for himself as well. Already bowling this season as this man is in the top of the list.
Yeah, exactly. Coming down the track to plate straight over the bowler's head. And that was mistimed and beautifully taken by Hassan. But now the new batter in the crease, Sabir Hanif. He's also a very fantastic batter in the middle, because he can construct the innings and build a partnership. He can play some big shots. Here is a change in the fielding. Deep mid wicket drops back to the boundary. And long off in place. Slip in place now. Hassan Isakhil, the first slip.
Slip has taken a good decision for the main. That's because the ball is getting outside edge. A lot of chance for the main to just get another edge. And that's why first slip is taken here.
Now issue with the side screen, and again, as yesterday, the two players of Speenghar Warriors adjusted. It's another very good spirit of the game by both the players. But now Sabir Hanif is on strike to Nasir Khan.
Just turned to onside, up the mark with a single. Talking about these two teams, Abaseen Deffenders, they're not having any lose till now. So far in this season of the key field, otherwise the Speenghar Warriors, they're having lose. How many losses Speenghar Warriors they have?
Yeah, they started their campaign with a lose against Shamshad Eagles and then 3 back-to-back victories. And more important, they defend very low total of 144 against Bandiami Stars and 118 last night against Pami Stars.
You're passing absolutely a terrible condition when you're losing the wicket in the first over, especially the second ball. This is a natural thing that happening in the cricket. Abaseen Deffenders, they're just dominating in this season so far greatly, but now they just lost the first wicket in the first over.
It was a dramatic game last night for Speenghar Warriors. And more importantly, the performance of experienced Aftab Alam in Shafiqullah Shafaq. Shafiq scored unbeaten 44 in Aftab Alam last night. Got 5 wickets and bowled brilliant Yorkers.
Bringing some changes in the fielding position. First slip's gonna go to the mid wicket. Long on the mid wicket. Rough outside of the 3 circle. Pulls that greatly, no field over, just 2-3 bounces. Gets the first boundary. Abaseen Deffenders, this man does well.
Yeah, swept that for a boundary. Nasir Maruf Khail this time ball a little slower than the previous delivery. And no one in the deep to cut it off. 231 tournament fours. This is end of the over, 7 and a wicket.
If we talk about this man at Tavalam, it's a great performance. he did a great performance last night for Speenghar Warriors. Took 5 wickets. What a good sin this was. Remarkable match, trailing match, and finally they just put in 118 total. That was absolutely phenomenal, watchable. And the final mark out was that was absolutely outstanding and really remarkable sin for Speenghar Warriors. Finally, they depended and they won the match, the 3rd match of the season.
Yeah, exactly the performance to remember. High up in the air and straight to captain. And started again with a wicket. And started where he left off. The wicket of Sabir Hanif.
Sabir Hanif judged not well on this occasion. This man, just slow one was coming in. Just this man, give a bat slowly. Finally, ball was just straight to the keeper of the side. Just straight. And easy catch was taken. Max no mistake. And this man, Zubayd Akbari. No need to them. You have to be a fast thinking person on this occasion. When a bowler is coming with a little bit slow delivery, you must go. When you would like to go for a back shot, there should be a lot of push behind the bat against the slower delivery. When the ball is slow, you're gonna give bats swing with the bat slowly. They might be having this kind of sin like this, man. A 2nd wicket for Speenghar Warriors. The 2nd damage for the Abaseen Deffenders. Just a big name is remaining. Muhammad Akram Zazi, which has been selected for Afghanistan Asian Games team as well.
Yeah, spot on. Shirzad should play that shot with a little more force to clear that mid-off fielder. Zubayd Akbari, that was a simple catch to him. And will never drop that kind of easy catch. Now they need someone to build a partnership. Muhammad Amin Logari and Faisal Shinozada has done very well for the side in the middle order. Muhammad Amin already got the century, but here is another batter. He got his chances. The wicket-keeper batter, Mubin Khan, for the first time for Abaseen Deffenders.
Thurman is out, and then square leg as well. These 2 batters, fielders out. Not a slow delivery. Connection wasn't great. Just a single. Would like to go for a 2nd. Couple is taken. Good cricket. I don't know why the batters, they not swing the bat quickly when they're just facing a slow delivery. Much they need to pose the ball. And Abtabalam is not using his pace of the ball. What the reason will be?
You want to deceive the batter with his slow deliveries and variation, because you know that the ball is coming to bat nicely. So you need to deceive the batter with slower ones, your variations, and sometimes to change the length in line. This time again on the 5th stump.
Now you can see the 5 wickets for Tavalam last night. What a good bowling performance that was. And finally, the 2nd wicket for Tavalam. There was the 3rd wicket. Hit the middle stump again. The 3rd wicket hits the middle stump once again. And finally, this time, the leg stump and 5th wicket for the off Tavalam. What a good performance in bowling as well. For this man, dead well for Speenghar Warriors. Not a slow delivery, just turn to one side and no chance for the main.
And we just saw some beautiful Yorkers from Aftab Alam, and spot on. He bowled another beautiful Yorker. Puts hands on his head. That again he missed that opportunity to get another wicket for the side. 2 back-to-back dots after 2 singles, and now to bring changes in the field is having a chat with his captain. Yeah, third man, deep third man brings into the circle.
Just square leg and long on as these are up. falls perfectly this time. There's a little bit chance, but over the boundary, 6 runs for Abaseen Deffenders.
Yeah, picked that slow delivery this time by Mubin Khan and played as a spinner with a slog sweep. Waited and waited for that delivery and smashed that. It is very important to pick that slow delivery. Excellent timing on that one.
They need to continue this kind of passes, scoring runs. Mobin Bakhtiar and Mohammad Akram Zaze, they the 2 batters, which are having a lot of responsibility about scoring runs in the top order as well.
Oh, the last delivery of Aftab's over. Oh, good delivery this time. Changes length and bowler short bouncer. Ended the over with a dot, 8 from it and a wicket, 15 for 2. Not a very good start for Imran and Sabir Hanif. They lost the wicket. Imran Mir with 2 ball duck and 2 of 2 for Sabir Hanif. Now Nasir Khan to continue.
Touch not nicely, just a wide delivery. It'll be just extra runs. 2 runs between the wickets and an extra wide, and this is going to be 3 for Abaseen Deffenders.
They will definitely take it because they need the scoreboard going. Now 18 for 2 because they lost early wickets. Muhammad Akram Zaze, the captain of the side, is still there. All hopes and eyes on him, and we're talking about the middle order. So it's very strong batting lineup. Still, they have great batters to come, like Faisal Shinozada, Muhammad Amin Logari.
This time, no pilder. Connection is great. And this is for Abaseen Deffenders. Knocking is started.
Yeah, fantastic shot by Muhammad Akram. Have a look at that. He picked that from his pads and hits it hard for a boundary.
Focus, boys.
Long off, long on. They off. Just a little bit changes in the field. Deep mid wicket and long on is coming again and mid on, and then the mid wicket is gonna go to deep mid wicket.
Once again, fielder there. It's far away from him. And they're looking for 2 runs easily taken.
Big wicket for the Abaseen Deffenders. Muhammad Akram Zazi is the great name for Abaseen Deffenders. Has done a good job so far in this season as well. Not just in this season in Afghanistan domestic cricket. Mabin Bakhtiar and Muhammad Akram, the 2 batters for Abaseen Deffenders.
Focus, boys.
Deep mid wicket and long off. Rough. Slow one. Good delivery in this time.
Into the stumps, into the line as well by Nasir Khan after conceding for a boundary and then couple of runs, because you know that Muhammad Akram will take when you just keep the ball away from the stumps. Now Nasir Khan again. Mid-on is here inside the circle. This time again hits it hard but straight to long off for a single. Mubin Bakhtiar is also naturally very strong player and naturally want to play some big shots, but in this particular situation would like to go for 1-in-2s and build a partnership along with Muhammad Akram, because compared to him, Akram is very, very strong to play big shots.
As in pitch support, absolutely something about the pitch condition. The pitch support is going to be supported with the first power play, the 6 hours mandatory power play is going to be great for the bowlers. And they says the prediction is coming through, and that's a good policy for in batting that the Abaseen Deffenders, the 2 batters, they do well. They are doing carefully. This is because of whenever they go to hit the ball, ball is not coming right in the middle of the bat, and they just going to go to single or turning last night. And this is the last night match. You can see maximum great shots, Speenghar, Warriors, and Palmer starts as well. What a good shot this was to the upside, and finally, we can say not a good watchable shot to the upside as well. And that was Amir Zaze hit perfectly, got 6 in a crucial time. Off time. Plays well. Nice shot. And this is for Abaseen Deffenders.
Yeah, full toss delivery by Aftab Alam is not happy on this delivery. He bowled another 4. Mubin Bakhtiar, that was easy picking for him because Medan was inside the circle. Bilal Sami. Now here is the change. Medan drops back to long on. And there is a field in the deep mid wicket. Goes back in his crease and over the top of the fielder. 2 back-to-back boundaries by Mubin.
Nice touch this time. Man goes backside. Mad room in this occasion. Just played that perfectly through. Deep extra cover. That was absolutely a nice strike. And much needed for Abaseen Deffenders to score great in the first overs. Look at the last judgment. Pose, judgment, moving and the placement. Everything was phenomenal on the side.
Yeah, 2 excellent boundaries by Mubin Khan to put pressure on Aftab Alam, the experienced player and bowler of the side. And Mubin Bakhtiar is more capable of playing that beautiful shots. Let's wait and see. This is the same fielding setup.
This time, played it just no field over there. Simple boundary comes. 3 delivery, 3 boundaries for the main. Good strike. A magnificent knock has been started by Abaseen Deffenders after losing 2 wickets.
This time, short of a length delivery. 3 beautiful boundaries in a row by Mubin Khan. One was full toss down to long on, and the second one through the extra cover, and now pulled that to deep mid wicket. I'm about to ask you that why Abaseen Deffenders started so slow, but they start smashing boundaries.
The answer might be that they are just adjusted with the ball as well. As if Tabalam took the first wicket, the second, the time first for himself in the last over. So finally they were adjusted, and the pitch might be great for them. They settle on the crease and they can do the best. That's because if they go well, they can play that perfectly on the side of the ground. Like the last 3 deliveries, this man hit that through long side and leg side and upside as well, and got 3 boundaries practically. Muhammad Akram is on strike, just 2 delivery of the over. Back main. Look at this one. What? Not good play this occasion. Just will be a couple. And they go to score 3.
Good running this time by the batters, and that was a slight fumble with a slide by the fielder. So they have enough time to come back for the 3rd. You need a little bit time, and early on in the innings, you have that time to spent on the wicket and judge that, whether to go for boundaries or just to play with the straighter bat. Now last delivery. Mobeen is on strike. Slow delivery again and picked up nicely for another boundary. That is a very expensive over. 20 runs coming off it.
And finally, they did well. The start becomes great. Last delivery, you can say straight. Good shot, good connection, and good selection of the shot. And finally, the consequence is great.
It's a bit sand beating down on the surface. Bilal Sami is having his first tour. Aftab Alam was not that shining like last night. He was brilliant with the ball. 5 wickets for him, a wicket taker. Today he was a bit expensive. Nasir Maruf Khail got the first early breakthrough, and that was the wicket of the big man Imran Mir. So Rehan, welcome to the come box.
Thank you very much, Mr. Salarzai. Yes, you were recently talking about the previous match of Speenghar Warriors they had with Famir Stars last night was absolutely wonderful. That is what we were out there in the commentating. And finally, Zubai does with the tricks.
Yeah, that was needed, a single run there. So this time he pulls that straight to the man there. Now, in the first start, they had lost quickly wickets. So now look at the runs here on the board, 47 for 2 after 4.1. So far, it's a good start by Mobeen Bakhtiar.
Mobeen Bakhtiar with 26 runs of 11 deliveries along with Muhammad Akram. But there, if you just go through their opening, Imran Mir comes tips a very first ball and that gone. And Maruf Khail was absolutely right with his bowling spell. He was shaping the ball away, and that is what the catch taken.
This time he goes underneath and one bounce to the same fielder. Bilal Sami is not an easy bowler to hit at this stage of the game, but they need to just get runs for the team. On the other hand, if you see Speenghar Warriors are also having some of the power hitters, but last night they were not able to score more than 117 runs.
Two fielders are outside the circle. Shafiqullah Shafaq along with Aftab Alam. "48 runs, 2 wickets fallen, 4 fine, 2 overs gone, and Abaseen Deffenders won the toss and they have decided to bat first because this decision is succeeding, especially in daytime, and that is what they want to have a very tight total on the board. How about day total? You have got toss there, and what was the skipper say to you?
Now, definitely they would be looking to score beyond 200 runs, and they've got too many power hitters, but the start was a bit slow for them, lost some wickets. But now on the board you can see runs are there. He was having full swing of the bat, but lost the ball. Right coming into his body. Tekish inside edge. Muhammad Wasim Akram is going to go against the top quality bowlers.
And also, there is a lucky news for the young stars who are playing here. That the Asian Games squad have been announced and they are contains there. Muhammad Akram, Faridun Dawood Zai along with Abdullah Ahmad Zai. They are all of there, and this is a very tight opportunity for them to have get and to be shine there and to be one day for the national team. And Bilal Samay also very outstanding with the bowling.
Aged just away from Sami Sarmas. Lucky boundary. Bilal was not that lucky.
Very lucky, I would say, Muhammad Akram, because the ball was absolutely away from the man who was inside the circle. Nobody was outside the circle in third man, and this ball was rushing away. And that's as Mr. Shahzad talks about the outfield, that the grass being cut, and that's helping the balls to have race away. And that is what it's been raised and gone for 4.
And with that boundary now, they're having 52. The 50 is up for the team. Yeah, as you're talking about the quick outfield now, today having seen the machinery, they were all working just before the start of the match. They were cutting the grass there. This time, not a good delivery. Flex that nicely all the way. It comes from the bat of the captain, Foresh Pagiza.
There, as we were talking about the recent form of Muhammad Akram, he is absolutely a gorgeous player. Look at this delivery. Was absolutely quickie, but just a flick of the wrist by Muhammad Akram. And that's find away for four. Absolutely a right pick by Muhammad Akram.
Now he muscles the ball quite nicely. When he's a muscular guy, he can smash. Just lost his partner very early against Nasir Khan. The ball was having a little spin away from the right-handers. So now the team Abaseen Deffenders are having unbeaten so far. And they are going to finish the league stage here. This is the final match for both the teams. We are Abaseen are having 8 points and Speenghar are having 6. Oh, absolutely, that was great, but umpire called straight away that's going to be reload.
This was a short pitch delivery also with the face, and Muhammad Akram just tried to play it towards the flick side, but this was bouncing a lot. Look at there in the replay. And straight away the umpire signaled that it's so wide. And Abaseen defenders might have looked for a very big target because especially in daytime, they can go with some maximums, but it becomes hard in night times as well. And if standing yet.
Yeah, you can count on Bilal that he has got the experience player for Afghanistan international side. This time he goes over the top of the cover fielder, but still the boss is very close to the boundary line. 2 runs conceded there. So finishes with couple runs here. So after 5, 61 for loss of 2 wickets.
Let's do watch last 2 wickets of Abaseen defenders that they have got themselves out. First, Imran Mir stepping down the wicket was high in the air and the catch taken safely. This was the first wicket by, and the second wicket also was hitted quite heavily, but the catch taken by Zubair Akbari, the skipper, was amazing with the catch. And these 2 wickets already been done by Speenghar Warriors, and they have already lost the 2 wickets in the power play.
Now they're having some changes in their bowling. Samir must not an easy bowler to smash him. Last night in an important game that they were missing Samir must Muhammadullah Hamkar was bowling. The way he's generating pace, he's cranking up that you would be looking to target the stumps. They need to take an early wicket here at this stage of the game because since those 2 wickets, they didn't take any wickets. So the last 2 batters are doing well. They're scoring 28 and 27 in the first 2. They were not going to go good against Nasir Khan and Aftab Alam.
And if we just talk about Muhammad Akram Zazeh is absolutely fine. He is on the strike. 28 runs from 13 deliveries along with Mohib Bakhtiar with 27 runs from 12 deliveries. These 2 will give a very fine partnership. As you talk about Samir Sarmast is also a very good bowler and can also generate a lot of pace there. And he was missing last night, but especially Muhammad Amkar was also helping the teams who have got a little wicket there, and he was surrounding Palmer Stars with wonderful bowling lineup. And today, Samir Sarmast joins again with Speenghar Warriors. It will be a very crucial game for both of the side.
Yeah, both the teams are not in hurry and rush because they're both qualified. 8 points, 6 points, so they're going to struggle for top 2 teams. This time he pulls that, finds the fielder, brilliantly taken, a deep square leg, so with the very first ball, he got a breakthrough for the team, a much needed one.
Look at that, Samir Sarmast, as we were talking about, it helped the teams to be with the first ball breakthrough, and there he goes with the wicket. Mohib Bakhtiar, not a lucky man because of lost his wicket down the leg side. Deep square leg fielder was there and takes a fine grab. Absolutely amazing with the catch. You can definitely watch here in the replay. Mohib Bakhtiar, an unlucky man. It was just pitching a little far and then hitting towards a deep square leg and the catch taken. And that's the third wicket fall for Abaseen Defenders.
Yes, there was Naveed Maruf Khil, the one who caught. And the strike rate is a decent one, but not enough. You should keep continue. Already now 3 wickets inside the power play. Abaseen Deffenders would not be happy. In there you can see Bahir Shah. He's a new change. The only change that they're having in their lineup today. That's Bahir Shah. He's middle order batter, the one who can sweep. So here comes out the new batter, Faisal Shinozada. Middle order, very talented in controlling his line and batting.
Faisal Shinozada is absolutely a fine player and also selected for the Asian Games in the squad. And if we talk about his recent form, he's also a bit good. And now he is coming out and joining the partner, Muhammad Akram Zazai. And these two experienced batter will stay on the crease and will make some runs for the Abaseen Defenders, as already they have lost their 3 wickets, 61 runs, and this is going to be the last over the foul play. And they can also take opportunity, and they can also take a little bit of usage of utilizing this lost over the power play, and Samir Sarmas with the second delivery.
Well-directed bouncer this time over the top of the wicket-keeper. He tried his level best, but couldn't stop. There was a bat on it, might have been a catch, but a difficult chance put down.
Look at that lucky chance for Faisal Shinozada. Was absolutely pitching the middle of the pitch and quickly gone. And keeper Ali Ahmad Nasser with the brilliant one-handed effort, but it's gone cross for 4. Bit of luck with Faisal. First delivery, and he's opening his account with a 4.
Now, right from the first ball, he was a bit aggressive. He wanted to smash that through the onside, but never easy for the newcomer. You need to take time to well settle, and there is Samir Sarmas. He's producing and generating a lot of force behind that. Shinozada was a bit lucky the very first ball. Down the track. There is a chance of a catch. Aftab Balam is just getting close to that, but could not reach. Otherwise, 3 deliveries, 3 times chances of catches. The first one was taken, and the 2 ones were a bit far away.
Wasn't quite middle of the bleed as well, but Faisal Shinozada absolutely in hurry to have score for Abaseen Defenders. There was a bit of luck with him because the catcher opportunity was there, but the fielder of Tabalam was a little far away from this delivery, and that's luck for him. 2 consistent chance for him to be drops the catch, and now he would have been stayed there on the strike and to have some runs for Abaseen Defenders. And Muhammad Akram Zazai is going straight away to the crease. 28 runs from 13 deliveries. It's Kabul Premier League 4th edition 2026 Khan Hospital.
A Yorker length attempted in might be given. First he was nodding, and then up goes the finger in a flash there. The captain of the side is not happy there. He thought that the ball might have been drifting down the leg side, but umpire thought might be hitting the stumps. Leg stump was the target. Let's have a look. Yeah, that was not a good call for me. The ball really was going down, but somehow the umpire gave the last signal, and that's given out.
Look at that. Muhammad Akram Zazai was not happy from the decision of umpire. That is what it was sliding down the leg side, and that was on his 1 foot. And then he finally said to the umpire, why you have given that to out? Because it was too down the leg side. As you rightly mentioned, that also wasn't a good decision for me too. And Muhammad Akram Zazai, a very dangerous batter, goes to pavilion after scoring 28 runs of his 14 deliveries. And this is the 4th wicket falls for Abaseen Defenders. Now let's be watch who is coming out straight away and joining Faisal Shinozada with the 5-wicket partnership.
So now there is coming the man. They have got plenty of batters in their lineup. I think Amin Logari, the Centurion. Then there would be a new man, you know better about him, Sadiq Pacha. So they've got plenty of power hitters still to come. So there, Samir Sarmas got the big fish caught. And they were struggling to get runs because that was the last, scoring 129 or 4 wickets. Leading wicket taker for in this season 4 with 12 wickets. He would be happy with the performance he's having, and especially he got the big fish caught there. I mean, Lugari should take the responsibility, no rush there. They need to stay there to go for at least 10 overs, not losing any wicket. They cannot afford this time. He's closing the face of the bat. Non-striker is the target.
Yes, Abaseen defenders are very strong with their batting lineup, especially in there, and absolutely well with their bowling. And Imran Mir, along with Muhammad Akram, Imal, Faisal Shunuzada, Amil Logaray, Siddiq Pacha, these are big names, can be named here out there and can also have a lot of runs for their side. And they have also Siddiq Pacha, who is a big finisher. We have seen him a lot of wares that can hit very good shots out there in the middle. And now Faisal Shunuzada on strike. Faced 2 deliveries, runs 5 runs, and just lost delivery of this over, and especially of this power play. Very well bowled by Samir Sarmas. And just runs taken. It's 6 gone, 68 runs for 4 Abaseen defenders.
Now umpire signals a power play is all done and dusted here. And Samir Sarmas got double wicket. First was Sabir Hanif, and later on the man who was in a good form and good touch, the captain of the side, he's sent back into the hatch. So Bilal is bowling from one end, Samir Sarmas from the other, both are quite attacking bowlers. So the pressure is building on the batting side. They should show some resistance against these two. Sarmas conceded 7 runs and got 2 wickets. And both the teams are right at the top of the table, so it's a top table clash.
And Bilal Samir back brought into the attack for his second over. First over was not a bit good for him because 15 runs conceded of that over. And Amin Logaray with 1 delivery faced and 1 run. And Faisal Sunuzada now will be just giving the strike and will give the runs because they have already lost their 4 wickets. If we just stay the crease along with Amin Logaray, it would be help them to have some shots in the end of the overs.
You mean they should construct a partnership? This time outside edge, flying over the top of the fielder, races the bat to the boundary line. He was going to go for a struggle there, but he could not stop it. Samir Sarmas. A lucky boundary once again for the batting side.
But Faisal Shunuzada is absolutely in a hurry, as we were talking that should he stay and should they construct their partnership. But look at this delivery. He was pitching a little far from his feet and is finally gets an angle off the bat and gone cross for 4. Faisal Shunuzada is now with 10 runs. Is a very talented man, absolutely. Who was in under 19, who had there a lot of centuries as well.
Pulls that, but there was not a good control in that shot.
It just gets an angle of the bat, not quite middle of the bat, and he was trying to push it towards the flex side. But 1 run's taken. Amin Logaray, also a power hitter, now can definitely be on the strike and will do also something with his bat. 73 runs for Abaseen Deffenders. And what is your prediction, Mr. Salazar, about this match, about the target especially?
Yeah, it's very little to say about the batters or power hitters. If they're going to stay and play all the possible 20 overs, would be looking around 180 or 200. But if they lose wicket like yesterday we saw in the evening match, they were not going to score. But they defended 117. That's a poor line. And the wicketkeeper was unable to stop that. So a wide and an extra runs.
Exactly. If they do play all these overs, I think they will get fast over 200 also. But if the damage happened for the side, it wouldn't be very possible to have some score. 180 and 60 will be a total, but the opposition is also very good with their batting, especially with Peulat Rakhel, Zubair Akbari, and along with Hassan Sakhel. These are the names which are definitely right for chasing as well. So they should have also think about the opposition.
Cuts it away. Bilal is not generating extra pace that he's pitching the ball in fourth stump. And line is good, the length is good, he's having a good control, and they have got fielders outside the circle now.
This delivery was the face was off on this delivery, and Faisal Shunozada was trying to hit it hardly, but 1 run's taken. And if we talk about the Abaseen Deffenders bowling strength, as they have Paridun Dawood Zai, Abdullah Ahmad Zai, along with Walid Miakhil, all-rounder, can also have a very good bowling. There he goes, this time over finally. Fielder was there, but just 1 bounce for 4.
He was not having a good control of that shot. The ball was just landing inside the boundary line. It was at a catchable height. But somehow the fielder was showing some sloppiness there. He was standing a little inside Jalat Musaze. Having seen him last night, he stopped some brilliant shots. But this time, let's have a look. The ball flying all the way over the top. 1 bounce to the boundary.
Jalat Musaze, also one of the great fielder, can also have... he is also a wicket keeper. So it's easy for a wicket keeper to do very tight fielding. So that is what he was not totally ready for catching that grubs. And he was trying to grab it, but it gone. And that was a little quick, especially.
Yeah, when you're misjudging the ball, so no need that you can run after that. Try first to come on the line of the ball. Similar delivery, but this time he's not attempting. Umpire signals that the squaring umpire goes there and says 1 for the over.
This was a delivery which been pitched in the middle of the pitch, and straight away the umpires giving him a warning. And last delivery of this over, and Amin with 6 runs.
Pretty same Amin Lugares with Sadiq Pacha. They're both alike. Their power hitting, their outlook, their appearance, their hitting. And the other match, he had a century. Risky single. Sprinting across in a flash, hitting the stumps. But he might have been well grounded in home.
Look at this one. He was hitting the stumps directly. And but fortunately, he was online. And Abaseen Deffenders have already lost their 4 wickets. And let's watch the wickets. How they've been lost and how kind of a delivery is there. Is the delivery which was in the last, was playing towards the mid-off, and fielder was coming around it and finally hits the stump very quick, but doesn't matter because he was already in the crease. And let's have watch the power play wickets. This was the first wicket. Imran was stiffing out on the wicket, but the catch taken. Maruf Khail was success to have take the wicket off, and Wapiulat Rakhel with the grabs. And there, this man was also going towards the flong up, beautifully taken by Zubair Akbari. Along with this man was playing that down the leg side, but Naveed Maruf Khail with the brilliant grab there. And also there was not a bit of luck with Muhammad Akram, and the fingers been raised by the umpire.
Faisal Shunuzada very strong in middle over, and so is Aminullah Lugari. The new batters are Walid Miakhil and Sadiq Pacha. Abdullah Mazay can also go big. He's just going to tuck it on the onside.
Just saving himself and playing that towards a short fine. Fielder was coming there. And one thing very special I would say about these 2 batters that they have, they're just rotating the strike. Whenever a man can hit the ball out of the stadium, the other said that I would like to give you the strike. And there, this combination is going, and they are just making the runs for Abaseen Deffenders. 1 shot by Faisal, and when the other batters makes opportunity for himself to go with big, then also he can be. in the slot again towards of cover pillars there. Not runs taken.
In the very first over, Samir Sarmas had 2 wickets. And the danger man that the captain of the side is sent back into the hatch there. Samir Sarmas is trying to attack the stumps there. When you're having extra pace, you're having good control, you can put pressure on the opposition. The first important thing is that in bowling that you should have good line and good length. And you should have some variations. The way he's holding the ball in one hand and fingers are very close. If you go for a cross seam there, extra bounce, but very well wanted to go, but could not connect it quite from the sweet spot of the bat.
Yes, as you were talking about Sarmesh Sarmast, he was bowling, I think he's gripping with these 2 fingers and sheeping it's a little in, and that is his scales he's using out there in the middle and deceiving and chatting the batters that they can't be with their runs a lot. And when Akram and Imran gets out of the middle, so the runs are leaking, but the boundaries are not flowing there. That is those batters' quality.
This time, straight to the point fielder, putting a big dive there by Asani Sahel and stops certain 2 runs for the team.
Very good fielding by Asani Sahel. So plenty of expectations will be also for Asani Sahel to have do something with his bat, as he had done last night, 43 runs from his bat, especially other day he had there a century. He's a very fine batter and would be expectations from him, but absolutely special with the fielding too out there in the find.
Yeah, big hands, he's having rocket arms. So he needs to be most open in the boundary line because he can throw the ball. This time coming the ball straight there. 2 fielders are there, but in between the 2. Wideish long on was the target. Back of the lane. That was a horizontal shot and the ball went to the boundary.
Very well picked by Faisal Shunozada. Hitting that hardly was pitching absolutely 2 bounce, but Faisal Shunozada was never in care in watching and steering the ball till the end and fixed that towards of long on. 2 fielders were there, but just in the between of these, and it's gone cross for 4. And last delivery of this over, Samesar must to be bowled. Oh, in the slot and high, the catch should be taken. It's taken.
Faisal Shinudazada was not that lucky that the last ball of his spell, second over, that he lost his wicket and threw his wicket. He wanted to go for a fancy stroke, but could not connect it well. The ball was up in there, erected there. In the 5th one down, half of the team is back into the hatch. Samir Sarmas did a terrific job for the team, got 3 wickets in 2 overs. That's needed.
Look at there was a misjudging batting by Faisal Shunozada, and finally have lost his wicket. Was a little far from Samir Sarmas, but Faisal wish wasn't to play like that, but it gone top edge and catch taken in the sharp fine. There was a the 5th wicket fall, and Abaseen Deffenders now looking in a big damage. Let's watch the other partner who is coming and joining with Amin Lugaray. So changing in the vice, Mr. Rahmatullah Shahzad, along with Mr. Dr. Nurajan, along with Shamrez Azizi, will be joining you in the combo.
Thanks a lot, Naveed Rahman. Alongside me, Shamreez. Welcome, Shamreez. What about the match condition so far?
Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure to welcome you once again all to the fourth edition of KPL, proudly supported by Khan Hospital. And yeah, it's a pleasure to be right here in the commentary box as we bring you another exciting chapter of the KPL 2026, powered by Khan Hospital. And the skipper of the side comes into the attack, Zubair Akbari. First delivery right in the channel. Half of the team is gone after scoring 88 in 8.1 overs. So brilliant start, brilliant piece of bowling so far from Speenghar Warriors.
Yeah, definitely Speenghar Warriors are dominating here. And the big wicket of Captain Mohammad Akram. He was quite disappointed by the decision of the umpire. And definitely the ball was missing the leg stump and going down the leg side, but umpire decided in the favor of the bowler. Now somehow they are struggling to rebuild the innings and create a partnership to settle a competitive total on the board for the Speenghar Warriors. Speenghar Warriors, a very strong side of this year. KPL, a quick runs taken. And they will come back for the second one because of that overthrow. For the first time we have seen the Abaseen defenders are a little bit of in trouble. They played 4 matches so far and win all 4 matches. It is the 5th one and the final one, the crucial one as well for both sides. It's a very good start from Speenghar Warriors overall. Very good delivery by Subed Akbari to end up the over. 92 for the loss of 5 after 9.
And this has been the highlight so far. This was the first catch, and look at to the acrobatic catch from the bat. Catch and taken. Not a very good start at all to the Abaseen defenders this time. He has launched that high into the sky. Smashed that very hard. No fielder was in place this time. Give himself some room. Smash that away for 4 more. And have a look at that, how beautifully he is pulling that shot straight down the ground for 4. And this time, age, and there comes another boundary. This time he was trying to go for a fancy one. No control at all with that shot. Caught and taken. That was a big shout. LBW given by the umpire, in which the skipper of the side was not very happy with that. And tonight we are going to have another thrilling contest between 2 top quality sides. Bandamir versus Kabul Zalmi.
Yeah, that would be also a very good contest. Banjamir Stars will play against Kabul Zalmi under the lights exactly at 7 o'clock p.m. of local time, live from the beautiful National Cricket Stadium of Ayubi, here in the center of the Kabul city. Very good bowling spell continues. It is his 3rd over. 19 runs being conceded and a wicket for him. He was brilliant in the previous 2 matches, and eyes on him. Take 1 or 2 more wickets in the rest of his overs.
Nasir Khan has been a quality bowler. This time smashes it hard. Finds the gap between the 2 fielders. One bounce to the fence for 4 into the offside.
Very good shot. Plays it with full confidence. Amin Logari was the man. And he is the last hope. These 2 actually are the last hope of Abaseen defenders. Siddiq Pacha is also a big smasher of the ball. And Amin Logari is a well-known because he played incredible innings in this tournament. And the way he played this ball looks like he is still in a very good touch.
Bowls him, takes the wicket. And these were the words which I were about to say, that Nasir Khan is a wicket taker. And there comes the wicket. He receives a chocolate after going for a big boundary.
Second one for the youngster. And Nasir Khan was the man to create another breakthrough. And it's time for the strategic timeout.
Beautiful country, and right in the capital of the city, Kabul is just getting modern day by day. And have a look at to the new man, the left hand batter comes into the attack, and that was the replay. How beautifully the batter was dismissed with that cheeky delivery. At all, he didn't understand how to play that. Walid Miakhil comes into the attack. Amin Logari was the man who registered his century too, but today wasn't his day. Big shout, but the umpire says silent. What a delivery that is.
Maybe the bat may be involved in this case because very loud shout from the bowler. But finally umpire decides it not out. And chat with the umpire. He is very disappointed because of, he says it should have been given out.
Well, you can't make a collective decision of calling out and not out. Umpires are already both in the ground. They have to make a decision. What a great start to the over. That is just given 5 runs and taken a wicket. He has launched that high up into the sky, and it goes all the way for 6. Finishes the over with a boundary, and the 100 comes in style.
Yeah, very good stroke. Tournament 6, number 270 from the bat of Siddiqullah, from the newcomer Walid Miakhil. And a very good stroke over mid-wicket. And chooses the aerial route, and that will land in the stands. What a shot to open his account.
Imran Mir wasn't very good, just gone for a duck. Then Sabir Hanif, who was expected to go for a big inning, only made 2 runs. Mubin Bakhtiar just made 27 runs with a 12 delivery. He played with over 200 plus strike rate and lost his wicket. And the skipper of the side, Zubair Akbari, comes back into the attack. What a thrilling contest it was between Bandi Amir Stars and Speenghar Warriors last night. It was full of enjoyment, and you couldn't make a collective decision till the end of the ball.
Zubair Akbari, the captain himself, is in action. This is second over, very good start. Conceded 4 runs in the first over. He is coming around the wicket to the right-hander to create an angle. Now, change in the angle. He want to bowl from the other hand of the umpire over the wicket to left-hander. And some changes in the field as well.
Now changing in the fielding. Long gone. deep mid wicket, deep square leg,
Great ball, Zubair.
and long off in deep cover our position with the boundary riders. So he will be tempting the batters to go for big shots in order to have some grabs right in the boundaries. And this time he finds the gap.
Great ball, Zubair, great ball.
Yeah, 105 for the loss of 6, and 11th over is in progress. A lot of expectation from Siddiqullah Pacha. He did not perform very well so far in this tournament, and he should play some magnificent innings today to set a very good target for the Speenghar Warriors. To the leg side, straight to short fine leg, fumble there, and easily completed the single.
Yeah, as you mentioned recently about Siddiq Pacha, he is known for his devastating hit in outstanding strokes to the every corner of the ground. But the way he is expected, he hasn't performed that way throughout the tournament. And what a terrific game it was last night between Speenghar Warriors and Pamir Stars. Speenghar has just posted 118, but how beautifully they defended back from the target, straight down the ground. Fielder is in place. There comes a single. Overall, Pamir Stars couldn't succeed to chase 118. They lost all their wickets in a very crucial over, just given 5 runs.
Walid Miakhil is not feeling very well while running between the wickets, and finish with the dot. A very good over comes to an end by Zubaid Akbari, the captain of Speenghar Warriors.
Wafiullah Tarakhil is not playing today, or maybe he will be an impact player. Samir Sarmat to continue. Attacking piece of fielding from Aftab Alam. He was very good yesterday, taken 5 wickets for the team and played a major role in taking his team into the victory.
Yeah, definitely the experience working here for Speenghar Warriors. Some experienced players to their side, Aftab Alam, Shafiqullah Shafaq, and also some players with international experience. Samir Sarmast is also to their side. Inside edge, runs to the boundary line. But due to slow outfield, they will be able to take only 2 runs of that shot.
He really balls right in the channel. 3 wickets for him in 2 overs. What a brilliant piece of spell it is from Samir Sarmat. He has been impressive today. He bowled really economically today. So what Abaseen defenders need to build up the partnership, the unbeaten side of the tournament so far with the 4 matches and 4 consecutive victories. No lost, and they are placed at the top of the table. Here we go once again. Slower one this time, finds the gap beautifully.
This time through the offside. And a single taken comfortably. They are not going to go for the big shots. They need much more of that, because Walid Miakhil and Siddiqullah Pacha will be the last pair of their batting side. And they should go for some big shots to increase the current run rate. We have a lot of sponsors And this is KPL 2026. Khan Medical Complex at the top. Afghan United Bank, Milano Energy, Nitro Energy, Prisma Juice, Amar Group of Construction, J70 brand of shoes. Oh, very good delivery from Sami Sarmas. And equally well managed by the batsman. Leaves it to the wicketkeeper gloves.
What a delivery that is. The batter has no answer to that delivery. Shot of the length, straight goes to the hands of wicketkeeper. The batter leaves it to the wicketkeeper. Since it was a rescue delivery, if he has played so, fielders are already taken in the deep third. Gilly are surrounded with fielders, so he would put himself in a big trouble. Oh, that was almost a yarder. What a brilliant piece of bowling that is. Not give easy times for the batter just to go for big shot. He has given only 4 runs with the 5 deliveries. He's been impressive.
If we talk about the Speenghar Warriors bowling attack, you can see the seamers Sami Sarmas and as well as Bilal Sami alongside him, the dangerous Aftab Alam, and plus the spinners, especially Nasir Khan, the way he is bowling in the last few matches, and as well as Zubaid Akbari, the part-timer, is also very impressive these days. So very good bowling unit. Oh, once again goes aerial. And we'll go all the way for another maximum. Nitro Energy 6 from the left-hander. Naveed Miakhil was the man.
In the slot. And he finishes in style with a 6. Beautifully picked up by the batter and sent that away to the long off boundary all the way for another Netro Spagiza.
And it's time to change the voice. Najibullah Salah Razai will join Rahmatullah Shirzad for the next 4 overs.
Thank you, Rahmatullah Shahzad in the com box. Khan Medical Complex, the main sponsor of this league, Walid Miakhil, took the responsibility, smashed some great shots, and he's having some injuries. Might be cramps in his leg, but in spite of having those cramps, he's taking the responsibility and playing some great shots. I was enjoying outside from the ground, scoring 17 of 9. Sadiq Pacha, he knows that he should take the responsibility and extend the game till the last 2 overs.
Pacha to continue. They are just going slowly in this time, just 117 in the boat to 6 wickets. 12.3 Walid Miakhil and Sadiq Pacha, that 2 good name pull the chain of Abaseen Deffenders.
Changing his line that he's bowling from over the stumps to Walid Miakhil. Walid Miakhil is having full swing of the bat, but he cannot run well. There is some problem with his leg. That's why he's going big. And Sadiq Pacha, on the other hand, he's going to play in grounded shots.
This keeper of the side, Speenghar Warriors, is now continuing his bowling as last night. Last night was great. That was a terrific moment for the side. Speenghar Warriors, they won the match in a thrilling session and thrilling seconds. Especially this keeper of the side, Zubair Akbari, did a surprising thing.
Last ball of the over, Zubair has been a very economical 11 run he has conceded so far. Wanted to go big over the top, but couldn't middle that. finishes with a single, so after 13, 121 for the loss of 6 wickets.
quick change.
Maqabel said this is the Hespítal KPL 2026 and match number 13 is going on here in Ayyubay National Cricket Ground. Fantastic competition between two great teams, Speenghar Warriors and Abaseen Deffenders. The top of the table, Abaseen Deffenders is on the top of the table and now they are passing travel. They are in a pressure because of losing 6 wickets in the early overs and can be a little bit difficult for this team to put a back total on the board for the opposition as well. Slow delivery and slow swing the bat.
Bilal has been expensive today, 29 runs in 2.1 and without taking any wicket today. So the team Abaseen Deffenders unbeaten so far. 122 runs and they have got 7 overs left and they have got 4 wickets in hand. So Bilal needs to target and get the wicket of Sadiq Pacha. Sadiq Pacha is a kind of player if he's going to start and finish the game. So you can expect more than 200 if he plays all the possible 20 overs. Sensible but difficult for the non-striker to run. Sadiq should know about that condition that he should go for some shots like Maxwell and Pat Cummins. They're having that position there at this stage of the game.
One thing is really amazing for me after Balam and this man Sami, Bilal Sami as they are the fast bowler for Afghanistan, but now they're bowling slowly. Looks like they became just medium fast, coming low one stage. What the reason is gonna be about coming slow on this pitch?
Oh, what a shot that was! Pull that away, right into the VIP box. A decent connection from the bat of Walid Miakhel. This is the third one.
Yes, that was a supreme touch. Unbelievable shot. This says even the batter did not know to play that shot, but suddenly this thing happens. Just turn the bat and got a back six. Miakhel is absolutely good batter for the side. Abaseen Deffenders, 26 of just 13 delivery. Main is ready. That was absolutely just advantage of the pace. A little bit slow delivery. Played it nicely. Just single is a chance.
Bahir Shah knew that Walid cannot run fast, that he was attacking the ball. But today, Sadiq Pacha is very calm there. Scoring 10 of 14, and on the other hand, Walid is scoring 27 of 14. So Walid is having a decent strike rate there. Bilal Sami is a bit expensive. This is his third, 37 runs, wicketless so far, 2 balls to go. Brought changes. Third man is brought into the circle. Strong protection on the offside. Faces, closes the face of the bat. He's dealing on singles only.
Score is not bad just in this occasion, just the issues about losing the wickets, 6 wickets. But in this occasion, they are having 2 big names, Walid Miakhel and Sadiq Pacha. They can go ahead. They can keep the rotation of the strike and the runs to put a perfect total for the opposition. Left-handed batter, Walid Miakhel and Sadiq Pacha The devastating batter for the side. Absolutely phenomenal for Abaseen defenders. Slower one. And slow swing as well of the bat. And this is a dot. Over is ending just 131 for 6. 14 overs gone.
Bandamir Stars, they're having the match against Kabul Zalmis. It's going to be a good match in the evening. So Kabul Zalmis and Bandamir are having chances to qualify to the eliminator stage. And these two teams are looking that they can go to the qualifiers. Shamshad Eagles and Pamir Stars are a little bit in difficulties. So Zubair is back into the attack. This time he slices the ball right there to the deep point of Aftab Alam. Ayubi Sports Complex, sponsored by Khan Medical Complex and Amar Constructive. Netro Energy, Milano Energy, Amir Hajazada Hospital, Prisma Juice, G70. These are the brands.
Walid Makhel hits well, just one bounce for 4, straight, no builder worthy. Did well.
Walid takes the responsibility, playing the ball back over the head of the bowler. Walid knows that he cannot run, so he needs to smash. He needs to target. Long on is his favorite area. Most often he's going big there. He wants to go aerial. Against Zubair Akbari. Zubair Akbari is bowling well to the right-handers, but this time he's a left batter. This time goes over. Straight to the man. They lost some quick wickets, but somehow if you see the board, they're having 137. Still 5.3 more overs to be bowled.
Good batting policy. If you look at these two batters for Abaseen Deffenders, they play carefully, max no mistake, taking no risk. This is absolutely a sensible cricket per both sides. And especially batting lineup for the Abaseen Deffenders is outstanding. However, they lost 6 wickets in the early overs, but these two batters, they pied beautifully.
Yeah, you're right that they're fighting hard. Shafiqullah is the fielder. At cover there, Walid Miakhel loves to go big. On the other hand, the captain of the side is bowling his last delivery. He's having a good spell and very well stopped there by the wideish long off. So single to take, and after 15, 139 for the loss of 6 wickets. So for the sixes of the innings, plenty of sixes came from the bat of these batters. The way Walid Miakhel was batting, he has smashed some great shots. Still, he's batting on the batting track. Samir was a bit expensive today. This is Aftab is back into the attack. Last night, he was very good. So Muhammad Akram in 4 matches is having the strike average of 61 is the best. And the strike rate is a decent one. All the batters are having 266. The strike rate for Wafiullah Tarakhil Abdul Malik. He's not playing. He only played 2 matches, Abdul Malik, but the strike rate was a decent one there. Best batting strike rate so far for this 4th season of Kabul Premier League. So Muhammad Akram He's still there, and they are finding the way to the qualifiers, and they may have a few more matches. Imran Mir, we haven't seen in the list because today he was golden duck.
Looks this man, Wally Michael, is looking around the ground to find the gap and play the shot perfectly. After to continue his third over of the match. Slower one. Just likes to go to see the batter, but batter is a witty and really clever one as well.
As the captain for the Speenghar Warriors said, if you won the toss, we would also deciding to go for bat bowling. And they'll say that we are going to restrict him under 170 or 60. That's going to be a fighting total there. We are going to chase it down. That's why they have got one change, but here is back into the side. Last night they were just going to defend the lowest total of 117 in 20 overs game. Brilliant Yorker, Walid Miakhel. He can't run, but here on he is forced to run.
Big man is gonna go to be in strike. Sadiq Pacha. Muscular and really powerful man. He's just using a lot about the pose behind the bat, usually. But let's have a look at this competition between Aftabalam and Sadiq Pacha. As this man, Aftab, gonna go with a little bit pacer delivery, a slow one in this time. However, he is a fast bowler, but now he's bowling just slowly. Just turned to onside for single.
With the red headband, Pakistan Ukar Yunus, he was having white headband all the time. Ahmed Assam was having all the time a headband. It was in the past many players were using, but nowadays it's very rare in cricket. The man who picked up 5 wickets against Palmir Stars last night, and he was declared the man of the match. Walid Miakhel, brilliant batting, 34 of 21. This time he is going to pick up the ball from off the onside.
Must energy will look at the Walid Miakhel. He's having a little bit of problem and his foot. That's because he cannot run smoothly. I mean, this passing with a little bit of problem with his foot, cannot run perfectly.
So is Aftab Alam. I haven't seen him the way he's coming to start the run up. You could see that he's coming very slowly, but when he's going to go back and release, it looks like that he's also not feeling well. He's having some kind of a problem, but not a serious one. Sadiq Pacha is very calm in the middle. Sadiq is still dealing on singles. We haven't seen him had full swing of his bat. No joke, it should have been a wicket in the form of run out.
So, am I feeling this kind of a great decision for this man to go back? Walid Miakhel. Whenever you cannot run, you're having a little bit of problem on your foot. And this time, the deliveries are not that much hard with this man things. You should go back because you cannot run on between the 2 wickets. Last delivery. Another slow delivery. And this is just a single. End of the over, 144 for 6 after 16.
$144 on the board for the loss of 6 wickets in 16 over comes to an end. Amin Logari was the last man who lost his wicket of 13 of 11. Not a very good day for the middle order batters. Faisal Shinozada scored only 17, 28 by Muhammad Akram, the captain of the side. And now really good partnership between these two batters in the crease. Walid Miakhil and Siddiqullah Pacha. I'd like to invite Dr. Nourajan Miakhil to the commentary box.
Thanks a lot, Shafiqullah Shinwari. Some resistance being shown by the batsmen of the Abaseen defenders right at the middle. Where Walid Miakhil and Siddiqullah Pacha, and a lot of expectations from Siddiqullah Pacha because he didn't play some special innings so far in this event, and today is the day to prove himself and help with their side to set a competitive total for the opposition, because you can see a very strong batting lineup of the Speenghar Warriors right at the beginning. Wafiullah Tarakhil, Zubaid Akbari, Hassan Isakhil and some other big names. So they should be able to set a very good target to defend it easily.
It is a strange kind of an innings by Siddiqullah Pacha because he faced 20 deliveries. Normally a really aggressive mindset player. And in this match, because they need a big partnership, they need someone in the middle to stay for a long time in the crease. That's why they just focus on rotation of the strike. And they still have 22 more deliveries, so they can go for some big shots.
From my point of view, they should be very, very careful in this over against Sami Sarmas, because he is impressive today. 3 wickets for him of 26 runs and 4 deliveries remain in his last over. A very good bouncer and deceived the man completely. Batsman and looking toward the umpire and expecting a wide delivery, but 1 for the over by the umpire.
Walid Miakhil, even he is limping, is not totally fit to prolong his innings, but still has done really good job for the side. 37 of 25. And there is reaching up to a milestone here along with Siddiq Pacha. So it's a great batters in the middle for finishing the innings.
After this over, they must go for the big shots and target at least 1 or 2 overs. This time straight down the ground, fielder is there and just short of him. Misfielding, but lucky to save the boundary. Once again, chance of a run out, direct hit. And it should be a close call. We should wait to the decision of the umpire.
Yeah, needed a directed here. Would have been very interesting. Siddiq Pacha, a very late call by him. Go for the second. At first, the fielder misjudged that and falls short. And then at the end, that was a call. Brilliant Yorker delivery is time towards the backward point. Akbar Musaza is there, so just a single. What do you think would be a competitive total to sit for Speenghar Warriors?
Yeah, from here on, only 3 overs remaining after this over. So they should see at least for 30 to 40 more runs to add to the total. And that would be 180 or 85 plus. If 190, that would be also a very good target because they have very good bowling lineup as well. But it's a cricket, nothing is possible to say before the time. Now we should see and wait till the over.
Watchfully played that again and found the gap. Fielder is chasing and successfully chased that. And time for 2 runs taken. And with this 2, 150 comes up on the board. 151 for 6 after 17.
Arab Gul Momand best economy so far in this tournament. Bilal Sami and Irfan Safi are the three men so far in this inning who bowled with a very good economy. Now all eyes on Aftab Alam, how he come back.
Started with a Yorker delivery and just played that to the long on position for a single. Economy is very important, particularly in the T20 cricket. They're not taking wickets, they're not allowing the batters to free the arms and go for big shots. And here is Arab Gul Momand with some quick googly deliveries. There's a fine talent in the Afghanistan domestic.
Opposite of the expectations, you can see Walid Miakhil is playing quite magnificently instead of Siddiqullah Pacha, because Siddiqullah Pacha is well known because of his massive hitting.
On the pads this time and push that for a single. Siddiq wants two and gets that comfortably. Even Walid Miakhil is not running so well because of that injury. He give all his effort in 100% here.
Have a look at this 61 runs partnership between these two in a very crucial time. 20 runs from Siddiq Pacha and 41 from Walid Miakhil. And they are doing quite well. Now expectations from them to stand till the end and play all 20 overs and set a very good target for the opposition.
Goes hard again, straight. Long on comes in. And just a single. He retired the strike and gives strike back to Walid Miakhil.
A little bit of chat between the bowler and batsman. And that's a very good sportsmanship shown by the all players so far in this tournament. And that's the spirit of the game. Don't take it too seriously. It's a game and a way of entertaining and have some fun.
Once again, this time driven it really well. And the second layer of defense, the fielder in the deep collect that. And just a single. This is the first time that Speenghar Warriors bowling lineup conceded that much runs. 156 on the board and still 14 more deliveries, because in the first match they just put a target of 143 two times.
Yeah, credit goes to the middle orders of the Abaseen defenders, the way they carry on the game, and now momentum kept to their side.
Slow bouncer this time and fumble by wicketkeeper. A single and now chance for the second. Not a great fielding effort. 2 overthrows runs taken.
And that is the replay of the last ball. Short pitch delivery, misfielding by the wicketkeeper, and overthrow the non-striker's end. And then very good work by Shafiqullah Shafaq. Saved the boundary and saved some certain runs for his side.
Deep square leg, deep mid wicket, long on in place in deep extra cover. Can Siddiqullah Pacha finish with a maximum against Aftab Alam? Full toss in again. Played that straight. A single will end the over and the spell of Aftab Alam today. He got only 1 wicket in his 4 overs. 100.
Espera, tiende pura shot gora hoshi.
Bilal Sami and Aftab Alam complete his spell of 4 overs. Zubaid Akbari bowls a few overs. Nasir Maruf Khel as well. Now Bilal Sami is bowling. He's not to complete his 4 overs. He's bowling as last, but he's very expensive. Conceded 38 off his 3, and with this single he conceded 39 now. Walid Mahil closing up and reaching up to his half century, just 8 runs away.
Yeah, as we say, every day is not a Sunday. We have seen Aftab Alam was bowling quite dangerously last night. He took 5 wickets, but today only 1 wicket for him. And from another hand, the main bowler of the Speenghar Warriors is Bilal Sami, and a very dangerous one, but still wicketless so far, and it's last over of him.
Goes for a big heave again on the onside. Just a single. And particularly in the afternoon game when the sun is shining, so it's a dry surface, and the ball is coming quite nicely to the bat. There's not any support in assistance to the fast bowlers or the spinners. And that's why they conceded, and the bowlers conceded for more runs. And rare wicket taking. Now Siddiqullah Pacha, once again 3 fielders deep on the onside for him. And misfielding by Aftab Alam. The ball running, but because of the slow outfield, field in the deep, enough time to cut it off from the boundary. 2 runs.
Yeah, very hard work to stop the boundaries at the deep, the short fine leg region. And it was an easy one. It's definitely a misfielding from Aftab Alam. 4 runs so far from this over for Bilal Sami, and 25 of 26 by Siddiqullah Pacha. A very rare innings in his career, opposite of his nature.
Goes high this time. No chance. And for a maximum by Siddiqullah Pacha.
And that is his nature, for which he is famous in the Afghanistan domestic cricket events. Short pitch, and he was ready for that one. Strong and a muscular guy. Won't miss that opportunity. Delightfully accepted. And sends it over long on for a maximum. What a shot. Beautiful to watch.
Such a strong batter. He can pick that ball from a really good position here and down to long on for a maximum. He's now 31 of 27. 2 more deliveries in this over. Full toss and picked that beautifully. Beautifully for a boundary this time. 1 bounce 4.
Now they are back in the rhythm, and they are trying their best to add some valuable runs, and that would be the target. This over is their target. 10 runs from the last 2 balls. This time gift given, and he won't be missing these kind of opportunities. And he says, thank you very much, Bilal Sami. Easily plays that through the leg side. So 10 runs from the last 2 balls. And last ball of the Bilal Sami's 4th over.
14 already from this over. 52 conceded. Bilal Sami now change in the field. Deep fine leg in place, and now comes back inside the circle. So the fielding setup is long on, long off, deep square leg and deep bent wicket, and deep point. Last delivery. Should be a wide. It is a wide. And it's straight away reviewed by Ali Ahmed Nasser, the wicket keeper.
Yeah, some precious runs being added to the total by these 2. Have a look at again. Lines belong to the umpire. From both sides, they referred and challenged the decision of the umpire, the batsman and as well as the bowler. An interesting situation.
wide given, and the original decision stays. So Bilal Sami has to reball that. As the wickets, wicket of Sabir Hanif, the only wicket for Aftab Alam in this game. And then Sami Sarmas came and got the wicket to break the partnership. And then that was the LBW of Muhammad Akram. He got 3 wickets here. And that was taken at a short fine leg. And then a beautiful delivery by Nasir Khan, one of the more leading wicket taker of this tournament. Now Bilal Sami changes angle as well. He's coming round the wicket now to Siddiqullah Pacha. Conceded 10 runs boundary and a maximum 15 from this over. Last delivery to come. Yorker delivery inside edge. And runs and reach the boundary rope for a boundary. Expensive over by Bilal Sami. 19 gone, 178 for 6.
Last ball of the previous over. Lucky boundary for the batsman. Inside edge and no protection on the boundary line. And even though it's a slow outfield, but still the pace was on and reached to the boundary line very well. And a very good over for the Abaseen defenders. And what a way to finish the over. 19 runs came of it. And a very interesting decision. A wonderful decision by the captain. Introduction of spin in the last over. And 2 sit batsmen, Waleed Miakhel and Siddiqullah Pacha at the crease. A very good right and left hand combination. A very good partnership so far. Now, a very tough challenge for Nasir Khan to defend in the last over.
Yeah, last over by Nasir Khan. Good delivery, a quicker one to start. Leg by signal by the umpire, and because of that slow over rate, they are allowed to place only 4 fielders outside the circle. So make this last over more difficult for Nasir Khan.
Change of the angle. Now want to bowl left arm round the wicket to the right hander. Siddiqullah Pacha is judging the fielders and having very quick inspection of the field placement position. He is ready to go for the big shots. 39 of 29. Once again, changes in the field. Deep extra cover comes into the circle. A lot of hesitation. Definitely the bowler will be under pressure. Because the dangerous man, Siddiqullah Pacha, is on strike.
Mid-wicket, deep square leg in place. Long on and long off. And high up in there, and a long boundary. A maximum by Siddiqullah Pacha.
What a shot. Beautiful stroke. Even though there was a fielder. But he smashes it. Very good shot. Strong and powerful hit to clear the boundary rope and went into the stands.
25 of 26 now, 45 of 30. Scored at 20 runs. 4 deliveries with 2 sixes and 2 boundaries by Siddiqullah Pacha.
So 7 runs so far from the first 2 balls. And now the third one. A tough work and a challenging work for the spinner.
Nasir Khan. Yeah, he's just 1 stroke away to complete his half century. It was very important, as you talked about his performance in this season. And there is the performance he gave.
Yeah, that is the sign of a big player. Big player plays on the big stages under pressure, and that is Siddiqullah Pacha.
Goes back this time. Is there any chance to cut it off? No. It's a boundary by Siddiq.
Once again, a very strong and powerful hit straight down the ground. Even though there was a long off fielder, Zubayd Akbari, on the boundary line, but no chance for him. That went like a mini rocket to the boundary line in the blink of eyes. Here he goes, fourth ball of the last over.
Goes high again and this time bowls him. What a quick delivery by Nasir Khan. He got his third.
What a good comeback. Superb bowling. Conceded almost 11 runs of the first 3 balls. But he bowled right in the channel and a miss hit. No connection between the ball and bat. Right on the leg stump. And a happy man, Nasir Khan, enjoying his wicket. And that is the wicket, big wicket of Siddiqullah Pacha, 49 of 31 balls. Just 1 run away from his half century. Unfortunately, walks back to the pavilion. But he did his job.
Yeah, well deserving 50 for him. Missing out on only 1 run, but he wanted to play for the team and play another maximum. It was a quicker arm delivery by Nasir Khan. Comes into the right-hander, which is normally the left arm coming out. Ozerullah Niazi got 5 catches in this league. Walid Miakhil is still batting. He's in the crease. Harun Khan, 5 matches and 5 catches. For him, Shamsur Rahman with 4. Another wicket. 4th one for Nasir Khan.
Wow, what a strong comeback from the spinner. And that was the man, Abdullah Ahmad Zai, usually going for the big shots. And once again wanted to go for the big one. No connection between the ball and bat. And right on the off stump. And 3rd one for Nasir Khan in today's competition.
Abdullah Ahmad Zai was without scoring. Goes for a golden duck. Nasir Khan is on a hat-trick. And he already got 5 in this tournament. So there is a final delivery. Chance of a hat-trick and chance of a 5 for Nasir Khan again. In 3.5, he conceded 39 and got 4 wickets. Economy is over 10. Last delivery, hat-trick delivery. Down the leg side, a wide. And missed that run-out chance. Ali Ahmed wide and a single as well.
Now the good news for Abaseen defenders. Walid Miakhil is on strike now. That is the disadvantages and consequences of a illegal delivery, especially wide one at this stage. You can see an extra run and as well as rotation of strike.
And as well as miss that hat-trick chance as well. Now fielding changes, no one inside the circle on the onside. Walid Miakhil is on strike, last delivery, goes back and hits it hard and beautifully timed that for a boundary. Ends the over, ends the innings really, really well. Walid Miakhil scored 47 of 31, 195 for 8.
Well done, very good job from the left armour. And what a way to finish the innings. Beautiful connection, just 1 bounce into the fence. And finally, they are able to set a competitive total on the board for the opposition. Speenghar Warriors will be definitely a little bit of tense because the way they started the innings and then a very good comeback in the middle and a very unfortunate finish for them. That is the betting card so far. The first innings, 49 of 31 balls by Siddiqullah Pacha and 47 of 31 balls by Walid Miakhil held the Abaseen defenders to set a very good total, 195 on the board for the Speenghar Warriors.
Hello and welcome again. The second inning about to start, and Abaseen Deffenders have got a very tight total on the board, 156 runs. But let's be watch this Speenghar Warriors. Can they do with the bats? Wafiullah Tarakhil and Asani Sakhil will open their accounts of Speenghar Warriors, and two umpires, Faisal Shinwarian along with Bahadur Niazai, have got walked out to the middle. And the second innings is about to be started here in IUB National Cricket Stadium. Khan Hospital 2026 fourth edition of KPL, and it's a pretty much outstanding game here in this wonderful stadium. And the opening pairs have also walked out to the middle. Hassan Isakhil along with Wafiullah Tarakhil. And a very warm welcome to Rahmatullah Sherzad, a very experienced commentator, has been joined with me.
Thank you very much. This is going to be a good contest as well, and the AUB National Cricket Ground is going to give a lot of chance to enjoy the moment. Hey, two big men come to the crease, Hassan Isakhil and Wafiullah Tarakhil. They will open the innings post Speenghar Warriors. Dawsey is introduced for the attack. First bowler of this innings for Abaseen Deffenders. Fans are here, they're standing, they're enjoying the match. And this is gonna be another good competition in the AUB National Cricket Ground. The KPL season number 4 and match number 13.
Yes, you rightly talk about, and the upcoming Bandi Amir along with Kabul Zalmi, and look at the Shamshad Eagles are out, nearly out of this tournament, and Abaseen Deffenders are absolutely right with their batting. They have fought a very tight total, 196, and now Hassan Isakhil. And Faridun Dawsey has been introduced for bowling the first over of Abaseen Deffenders. He is also very and pretty good. He is a left-handed bowler and can also push the game. And especially if you're talking about his strength, he is just bouncing and would like to keep the ball away from the batters and swinging a little. And let's be started. And the game is about to start.
Two fielders, third man and deep square leg are out of the 30-yard circle. There we go. First delivery of this innings. Faridun. Just flag to leg side. There will be just a chance for a single.
Yeah, down the leg side and playing that towards a sharp fine. Arab Gul moment is there. And if you're talking about their strength, they have Bashir Ahmad, a very fine left-handed bowler, along with Abdullah Ahmad Zai. Can also attack. And with their bowling, we should say that Walid Miakhil, as an all-rounder, can also be very well bowled. And with spin bowling department, they have Arab Gul moment, who can spin the ball away of the batters and also can do googly well. And Wafiullah Tarakhil has been on the crease and facing his first delivery. Faridun Dawsey is doing his second delivery this moment. And Wafiullah is on strike. Oh, very good delivery. Straight to the keeper. It's appealing. But the umpire is unmoved.
Back shot for a while. An umpire is not moving on. for raising the hand. Hey, looks like there will be a little bit distance between bat and ball, but that thing is gonna be neat. Look at it once again, a little bit same in the ball. Oh, such a close.
Yes, the batter just a little and after that is what the ball was absolutely close to the bat. And all the teams have got very loud shout towards of the umpire, but the umpire was unmoved, and he was definitely thinking it would have been not touched towards of the bat. And Abaseen Deffenders will be looking for their bowling attack. Can they have the wickets of Speenghar Warriors? And Speenghar Warriors now need 196 runs from 120 balls, but they're already 2 balls bowled, and this ball was absolutely in a very tight line.
Last delivery was great, straight in the line. That was absolutely great. And beaten delivery. Finally, the man was beaten to play that. Slow one this time. Full in delivery. And just give it back slowly as well.
This delivery was also in the slot, and Wafiullah Tarakhil just defends it. Here's Wafiullah Tarakhil. We have seen him a lot of that can also have push the ball and can be bat really well, especially if you do remember him in 2025 Speenghar. He was amazing with his batting, the shots he had there, and the reverse, the switch hits, the slog sweep he had there. And he would now thinking, how can he have do shots again in this game? 4th delivery, Wape on strike, wide off some slower delivery. And there is some deceiving, straight towards of the wicketkeeper.
Little bit of variation in this delivery, coming a little bit slow, and just the ball is going to outside of the up stump. And this can be really effective bowling for the Dawoodzi. 4 delivery, 3.1 is done, just LB. Leg by run is considered in this show, which is not countable for the bowler as well. Good bowling. Good line delivery this time, just signal is taken. They go really carefully.
Yeah, absolutely. Faridun Dawoodzi with the beautiful line and length in the first over. He's attacking the batters with different kind of variations, swinging, slower deliveries, and the tricks he have is definitely now using here onto this game. And Hassan Sakhel just faced 1 delivery. The strength of Hassan Sakhel, if you do remember, he can definitely pick the full delivery, which is just been preferred to have hit the leg side. He's very strong with his muscle, and he's one of the fine batter for Speenghar Warriors. He's facing the last delivery of this over. 2 runs already for Speenghar Warriors on the board. Oh, inside edge, bit of log with him. Short fine is coming, and none runs taken. Hassan Sakhel, the lucky man. It's 1 gone, 2 runs for no lost. And Faridun Dawoodzi with the beautiful over, just 2 runs conceded.
Before we talk about the sponsor of this tournament, we have to talk about the AUB Sports Complex. They organize this tournament as well. So Khan Hospital is the main sponsor of this KPL 2026 as well. Amar Construction Limited is another sponsor for this time. Netro Energy, Milano Energy, Amir Hajizada Hospital, and exactly Prisma Juice as well. G70 is another great brand for I do remember this man, Peter Hill. Just he is out 3 times top age. The man should think a lot about the ball and judgment, how to play the ball on the side of the ground. This man is just giving the bat not perfectly. And finally, this man is just giving a top edge, and 3 times I see this man is out on top edge. Just straight to on the placement and just an easy catch for the wicket keeper. This son should give this man a lot of to think a lot about, to play the shot with a good way on the side of the ground. And something which is really important about the moving and the placement, shuffling, punt put. This time, this is what I'm talking. Must be taken, a test taken. Oh, Wafe must go out. Just on one.
There he goes, Speenghar Warriors with the first wicket. It's a very early breakthrough for them, and Bashir Afghan, one of the beautiful and quickest bowler. Look at this delivery, was also quick, was in the slot, and Wafe Tarakhel with picking, this was high, and Abdullah Ahmad Zai was getting underneath and takes a fine grubs. Very well judged catch. And if we talk about Bashir Afghan, the strength of him, he is a very height man and can definitely get advantage of his heightness, and he can bowl in the middle of the pitch and bouncing and can deceive and chat the batters with his different variations. So Wafiullah Tarakhel goes off making wonders out of his 4 deliveries. The other batter, Zubair Akbari, a power hitter, will join Hassan Isakhel.
The poor time of this man, as I mentioned, this man is just out on top edge, just the ball is going. And the 30-yard circle, I was just talking about this man, and he just pulled that ball to goes up for a while, and finally the maiden fielder did not make mistake, and finally the catch was taken easily for the time Abaseen Deffenders. Back throw for Abaseen Deffenders. Look at that. And then comes the skipper of the side, Zubair Akbari.
And Zubair Akbari wasn't amazing in the last game. He have got run out there and without scoring. But let's watch him. Can he have some runs for Speenghar Warriors? And Bashir Afghan is a very economical bowler and not a lot runs conceded of his last game he played here. And also amazing with the spell. Now, with the very first delivery, he gets rid of Wafiullah Tarakhel. With that spell, was swinging a little, and Wafiullah Tarakhel with that top edge was straight up in the air. And now Zubair Akbari joins the party. He was faced, and he is going to be faced the second delivery. Bashir, very good delivery again, playing towards of extra cover. Abdullah Ahmad Zai will field it, and a run's taken.
Now good start for Speenghar Warriors in this occasion. They must go well carefully. However, they having several more big wickets on their hands. Hassan Isakhel is the great main for the side, and otherwise Zubair Akbari, the skipper of the side. They can do the best. Big hitter for the side, Speenghar Warriors. But otherwise, if you talk about the taller man, the seamer, Bashir Ahmad Afghan is also a great bowler for Abaseen Deffenders. Especially the economy is great. Average of the bowling is fantastic.
Very good bowling by Bashir Afghan. And he is absolutely going with line and length, as the skipper of them said. And it's a very good fair of post bowling. Faridun Dawood Zai, 2 lefted bowlers are attacking on the opposition Speenghar Warriors. And Hassan Isakhel yet not open his account with any runs. But let's be watched. Can he open with some shot? Because he is one of the powerful and very capable men of shots. He is facing the 4 delivery. Very good delivery again. Right towards of the find. And Bashir Afghan is slightly amazing with his line and length. This was a little short. And towards of the off stump. And Hassan Isakhel just defends it. Still on strike. And Speenghar Warriors being dominating from Abaseen Deffenders. Up find, 4 overs gone, just 3 runs on the board, and 1 wicket falls.
Look at Hassan Isakhel. His pace for delivering and scored no runs till now so far for the team. So I think it's gonna be the first time per mood to see this man with no runs, just in pace for deliveries. This time as a wide delivery, 2 runs per Speenghar Warriors. Not good delivery by Bashir Ahmad.
Yeah, this was going down the leg side a lot, and the wicketkeeper tried his best, Sadiq Pacha, and saved some runs because this was also be very quick. And if this missed from the hands of Sadiq Pacha, it would have been an extra 5 runs for them. But now just 2 runs added, and Zubair Akbari is definitely beyond the strike. And if you remember Zubair Akbari in the Emerging Asia Cup 2024, 2025, I think that was, Afghanistan was also the champions of that Asia Cup, and Darvesh Rasuli was the skipper. Zubair Akbari had a very great time out there, and he was very man who was hitting a lot of boundaries, this time out of the off stump, and the wide given an extra runs. So required rate is going about 10 runs. It's being above now. Look at this, shaping a lot, and straight towards of the wicketkeeper.
The first 5 overs might be a little bit supported by the bowlers in this occasion. The batters from the Speenghar Warriors, they must be careful about playing the shot and selection of the shot. They must think a lot about that. So this is what I'm talking about. Ball is not coming in the right to the bat. And they must be really careful, going slowly and a positive mind as well. So if they go for back shots, might be faced with the trouble and losing the wicket as well.
If you just look, this delivery was also in a good line, and Zubair Akbari not able to play a big shot of this. And we were talking about Zubair Akbari in Asia Cup. If you do remember him, he had there a very tight time. But after that, he been not looks and form. And that's something which is happening in cricket.
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
should they bear it? Because their cricket careers should not be at least lost with just getting.
I absolutely do remember that you mean that in the Asia Cup, Emerging Asia Cup, so he smashed devastating. And this is an absolutely uppercut. Finally, crack like a rocket. Rings a boundary after a while. You asked the question about me that Zubair Akbari did well, absolutely good innings. That was absolutely remarkable. I do remember whenever this man, Sadiq Al-Atal, they were used to be the opener for Afghanistan, and they did well. Devastating batting for Afghanistan, and they smashed lots of back shots and bring some maximum boundaries for the team. And that's why Afghanistan qualified, reached the final, and just won the final, held the title as well.
Yes, you have shared all the story to me exactly, because if you watch all of that, and it's been excellent to you. It's been like an expert, and thank you for giving us lots of information. And Sadiq Al-Atal was the king of those matches because he had a lot of 50s. Every day he had their 50s. Idun Dawodzai has been introduced for the 3rd over of the game. Was amazing with his first over spell. And Hassan Sakhel now on strike. Not any runs for him on the board. So this time amazing. Playing that straight down the ground. Racing away for 4. Beautifully picked. Was in the slot, and Hassan Sakhel tells that it's my turn, Zubair, I'm not far behind.
Slowly, smooth shot, landed shot, no matter. They just sent the gap and just bring a boundary for the time Speenghar Warriors. No risk in this time, so just the ball is gonna go. A simple boundary comes for Speenghar Warriors. Big man is in strike. Look at this man. Looks like this man is just open his hands. Finds the gap, not a good shot. Back-to-back boundary for Speenghar Warriors.
And there he goes. He was pretty competent with the shots. When he played, he is never in care of running because he know already about the ball is racing and the outfield problems already solved. And as you mentioned in the pitch report, it's been cut, and now the ball can definitely be raised absolutely quick. Look at this delivery. Was wide of off stump, hitting hardly, and there is the result. And that is a boundary comes up. Two fielders there in the circle, but no fielders outside the circle. And this delivery was just between these two fielders and finds a way for 4. 2 consistent boundaries for him. Now he is on 8 runs. Hassan Sakhel is a very powerful hitter. As we called him, he was just sitting on the crease. 4 deliveries feast, but not having runs of it. And these 2 deliveries been punished by Hassan. Wide of off stump, just guiding towards the third man. And that's racing away 3 consistent boundaries. Third man was inside the circle, and that is racing away finally for 4.
Wow, glamorous strike. This man is just shining once again, and this season just guarding the bat. This man has not just opened his hand to pose behind the bat, just guarding that. And this is just techniques and tactics of this man in the cricket. Shot selection was great. Execution was nice. Oh, what a good strike this was. In the fans, they're just swearing about his smashing, his devastating batting as well. This is what we're talking. Just couple of bounces. Not a boundary comes for the man. Now you can see 4-4 in a row.
That's an excellent batting by Hassan Sakhel. 4 consistent shots and over. Here's in a sublime touch. Look at this delivery. Was also a little far from the bat, but just hangs and fling towards of a straight drive. This was by Hassan Sakhel. He's a marvelous player. He's an extraordinary well player. Very well picked shot. 4 consistent shots in the row. And now he is with 16. 4 multiplied by 4. It's equal with 16. So it means that Hassan Sakhel played 4 boundaries. It equals now with 16. On strike. Oh, again guided beautifully. But fielder is there. There is a protection. And a run's taken. Now Zubair is on strike. Last delivery of this over.
This is what I talked about, this man, Hassan Sakhel. He has opened his hands and now he is adjusted with the pitch and ball to play in the side of the ground with the wetness. We can call this man a 360 degree as well. That's because of he can play in the side of the ground. Leg side, upside. And the last shot was absolutely great. Last boundary, Hassan Sakhel. 5 matches, 219 runs, just as high as 132. The strike rate is high as 203.06. And absolutely 19 sixes and 10 pairs for the team. Now, the skipper. What a lovely drive that says, but just straight. That was absolutely a watchful shot. If there is no fielder, that would be another boundary. Over is concluded 27 for 1 after 3.
Look at Hassan Sakhel with 5 match, 219 runs, 132 is his highest runs in this season, and strike rate of 203. He's also one of the leading scorer of this season. But especially look at this century of Hassan Sakhel. He was amazing with 2 shots. So everywhere he was picking the shots, wasn't caring the bowling, and he was punching the ball everywhere. And this was absolutely a special one against Khalil Gurbaz. And it was to the leg side, to the offside, everywhere he is absolutely a capable man. And this was even bigger than he had in the century. Was plenty of right choice by him. And now Abdullah Ahmad Zai introduced. But this was a special century. Abdullah Ahmad Zai has introduced back into the attack. And Hassan Sakhel on strike. This is a beautiful shot to watch. And Hassan Sakhel is still in a hurry to get the boundaries. And there he is. He is with 5 consistent fours on the overs of Faridun Dawood-Zai, and he is also welcome to Abdullah Ahmad Zai with a 4.
Looks like this man is in a supreme touch once again for Speenghar Warriors. Just pulls the ball nicely. No one knew where they just semper when it comes for Asani Sakhil as well. The competition is on. The competition is on. Oh my goodness, what an enormous shot this is. 6 runs. Unstoppable.
That's a launch by Asani Sakhil. Beautifully to watch. 275 sixes of the tournament, but this was even better than the previous we had in the season. Very well picked. It's gone out of the park too. And Asani Sakhil is on fire. Would be absolutely happy and over the moon. He is helping the score also to be in 37. And 2 deliveries with 10 runs conceded up Abdullah Ahmad Zai.
Highest of the day, highest of the innings. What a good strike this saying is. When this man just pulls the shot, hit the ball. So then that should be big one, and wow, that was absolutely a watchable shot.
Excellent to watch Asani Sakhil, as he was just his post delivery dots all of them. And now look at his beautiful shots. 11, 27 runs. He is on strike again. Very good delivery. And straight away review. Challenged the umpire with the height of this ball, especially it was bouncing.
Yeah, we have to talk about this man. Abdullah Ahmad Zai is a good bowler for the side. Abaseen Deffenders is having a lot of pace in the ball, a little bit of variation, and especially his special bowling is about short pitch delivery with come to see the batter as well. Let's look at this competition once again. Not a good one in this time, so it's can be counted. This man, Asani Sakhil, did not go to backside, might be counted wide delivery.
And his strength, Abdullah Ahmad Zai, is usually doing the ball in the middle of the pitch. And when he bowled that delivery, one was in the good line and one was in the slot. Both been gone for a boundaries, but then he thought that take the usage of my strength, and he succeeded still. This was the 5th delivery. Again on that line, same length delivery, 3 deliveries in the same line, and pitching on the same wear, and that's magnificent delivery. Very well bowled by Abdullah.
Not a good shot. Oh, that's not a good hit. Just 6 for the time. Umpire raised the 2 hands to the sky. Shows not a good hit from the bat of this man, Hassan.
There he goes, Asani Sakhil with the massive 6s here in IUB National Cricket Stadium. This was a flat 6, and he finished off in style. It's 4 gone, 43 for Nola for 1 wicket lost for Speenghar Warriors. As I would think the ball short in middle of the pitch, but just the line was different, but the length wasn't different, because this was pitching down the upside and 2 balls was pitching in the middle of the pitch. It's poor gun now changing in the device. Mr. Shamrez Azizi along with Dr. Nurajan will be joined with you in the com box.
Very good innings so far from Asani Sakhil. And alongside him, Zubaid Akbari, the captain, is ready to face Bashir Ahmad. And his second over. A very good and positive start from Speenghar Warriors.
chipping in into there straight away. They got 4 fielders on the offside. Strong protection for Zubair Akbari. Bashir is extracting some bounce from the surface.
A very good, strong bowling unit of Abaseen defenders. Bashir Ahmed, Abdullah Ahmed Zai and Faridun Daud Zai are the 3 main bowlers, but a very aggressive strategy so far from the openers of Speenghar Warriors.
This time he slashes that. And the ball doesn't go. I was waiting for that. The ball crosses the boundary line, but even today, just before the mid, there was a grass cutter. Somehow it's a longer part of the ground. 2 runs taken.
Unfortunate for Zubair Akbari. It should have been a boundary, but due to slowed field, the ball stopped at the very last time and didn't reach to the boundary line. So 2 more valuable runs added to Zubair Akbari's total, and as well as to this side. 45 for the loss of 1, and the 5th over is in progress.
Outside edge, right over the top. A slip fielder was needed, but somehow the ball is flying. This time that was the face he generates. The quicker it comes, the quicker it goes.
This time the luck favors the batsman. Zubair Akbari is the man. A very good delivery, but top edge, outside edge. And couple of bounces to the boundary line. No one had the ability to stop that one. In a blink of eye, the ball crossed the boundary ropes. Now, Zubair Akbari is on charge after a sunny Sakhel.
Straight as an arrow. The chase is on for Abdullah Ahmad Zain, the captain of the side. Nobody can stop. The ball wins the race.
2 back-to-back boundaries, this time with a straight bat. Full face of the bat and superb timing. Well enough power behind that shot to clear the boundary line. And that is the safest part of the ground. And 8 runs from the last 2 balls. Definitely Bashir Ahmed, the young Bashir Ahmed, will be under pressure.
In the last couple of overs, we have seen that the runs are coming in the first 2 overs. That was very quiet. They did not had any boundaries since that. Sunny Sahel smashed Faridun for 4 boundaries, and now this over has been 2 boundaries. And the one was stopping just close to the boundary line. That's going to be drifting down the leg side. Umpire thinks that brushing the thighs.
The only man which sent back earlier at the innings was Wafiullah Tarakhil. Didn't play some magnificent innings today. That is the last ball of Bashir Ahmed. And a very good work behind the wickets by the keeper. He collected that one very nicely. It was a very, very difficult job. Not easy. When a seamer is bowling in, coming over the wicket to the left-hander. Full toss, lower full toss, straight to the fielder. And a dot delivery, very rare dot delivery.
He wanted to go for the Yorker, but finishes with a dot. So after 5, they're having 53 on the board for loss of 1 wicket, and they're having a good score per over, just over 10 runs, and they needed less than 10. Now with these 3 overs, they're just made to have a lot of chats. The captain of the side, Bashir Ahmed, talking to Abdullah Ahmad Zai, Last tour, he was a bit expensive against Hassani Sahel. He is having most often back of the line deliveries. The ball is bouncing a lot like that. The ball is carrying well and bouncing well to the wicketkeeper.
The contest continues. From one hand between the Abaseen Deffenders and Speenghar Warriors, and from another hand between Abdullah Ahmad Zai and Hassani Sahel, because the way he targeted the previous serve of Abdullah Ahmad Zai was magnificent, and somehow Hassani Sahel was successful as well. 3 big hits maximum from that over, and started with the same delivery.
Oh, it's up in the air. 2 fielders converging there. The ball is going away. 1 bounce and cut it off well. Only 2 runs. Hassan thought that the ball might have been going over the top of the boundary, but very well fielded.
Yeah, the way he middled the ball, it was looking that will clear the fence. It went straight up in the air and rather distance. And the TV umpire have a close look of it to confirm whether he did job properly or not. And that is a very good team effort. Tag player, and saved some runs to their side. 2 runs definitely. That is the captain of Abaseen Deffenders.
Extra bounce. Straight away, square leg umpire went high signal and declared that's a wide.
And 1 for the over as well. Warning from the umpire, because Abdullah Ahmad Zai is continuously bowling that short pitch deliveries to Hassani Sahel. And some chats. Chat continues between the Hassani Sahel and the bowler, Abdullah Ahmad Zai. And that is a very good trick as well from the bowler to disturb the mindset of the batsman and go for the big shots and lose their wicket.
Absolutely a 2 crusher. The tussle is going on between the 2. Never easy bowling to Hassani Sahel, but on the other hand, he is bowling the quickest deliveries.
That was a very good delivery. A proper delivery, should I say, to a very well set batsman, Hassani Sahel. 35 of 18 balls. And still at the crease. A vital role is playing here for Speenghar Warriors.
This time, intentionally played that over the top of the cover. After a couple of bounces, a boundary conceded.
Yeah, a little bit of opportunity provided by Abdullah Ahmad Zai to open his arm. And he plays it very nicely, just clears the infield quite magnificently. And a very good shot over the cover for 4 runs. Some quality strokes from the bat of Hassani Sahel. And that is the VIP box. Some special guests enjoying the moments and enjoying the very close contest between Abaseen Deffenders and Speenghar Warriors.
Now Abdullah would be thinking differently where to pitch the ball. This time he was having full swing of the bat, but not a decent connection.
Exchange some words between Abdullah Ahmad Zai and Hassani Sahel. They have played a lot of cricket to each other in a very special occasions as well. And that is a very good spirit between these two. A positive competition is always very impressive and useful at any stage and at any field. Challenging a bowler and then targeting him successfully is a very good strategy.
This time he is going for the uppercut but finds the fielder. So a single to take, and after 662 for loss of 1 wicket. And now umpire signals that the power play is out completed. And they are marshalling their troops out of the circle.
Abaseen defenders are in desperate need of a wicket to break the partnership. A very important, a crucial partnership between Zubayd Akbari and Hassan Isa Khail. Introduction of spin right after the first power play, the batting power play. A very successful one for the Speenghar Warriors. Now 5 fielders will be allowed outside the 30-yard circle and will be very, very helpful for the bowler to restrict the batsmen from the big shots. And there has been opportunity provided to have the breakthrough here. Left arm over the wicket to Zubayd Akbari.
He is bowling from around the stumps. And Amin Logari, the batter, has been introduced here. And it's going to be a good tussle between the Black Army with the Orange Army. Orange Armies are well progressing at this stage of the game. Cuts it away. Call is for 2 straight away. Zubayd Akbari is rushing towards the striker's end. Oh, the ball was bouncing almost to hit him on a helmet, but luckily the ball was just passing.
So often we have seen, even on international stages as well, a part-timer takes the wicket to their side. Zubayd Akbari is the man who is always taking wicket for Speenghar Warriors. And I remember Suresh Raina for India, always in a very difficult time, creating the breakthrough. Coming down the track, straight to the ball and taken. What a catch! Superb! And that's the breakthrough which we were talking about.
The intention was quite clear to go in, smash him over the top, but he had one-handed brilliant catch. Caught and bowled, unlucky for the batter Zubayd Akbari. For a while I thought, let's have a look at that one. Oh, the ball was right coming to the umpire, but he had stretched his arm and caught it.
Zubayd Akbari can't believe that. Wow, what a catch. Caught and bowled. And we were just discussing about that kind of situation in the national and international stages. Zubayd Akbari walking back after scoring 18 of 13 balls. He was looking at a very good touch, but unfortunately walks back. And now it's time for the next batsman to rotate the strike and give company to Hassan Isa Khail and keep the momentum to their side and do not accept the pressure from the opposition.
Now he couldn't medal it. Didn't come from the sweet spot of the bat. And one-handed, left-handed catch. So he would be how happy he had sunglasses. Sunglasses is playing a crucial role, a pivotal role in the game when the sun is beating down. So you should wear sunglasses and also caps. So luckily for the bowler, unlucky was the batter there. He dismissed.
As there is a famous saying, sometimes you are touching the soil and that soil converts into gold. And same happened here. I mean, Logari, part-timer, breaks the partnership.
He's dropping shot. Jalat Bahir tries the new batter. He's having the best in first-class matches. Most often he loves to go and play his sweep shots. We haven't seen him for a long time, but today I think he's having his first or second match in this KPL League. Pitching outside the off stumps, but umpire is thinking that the ball was right coming and the blue line.
A very surprising decision for Hassan Isa Khail by the umpire. And he straight away challenged the decision of the umpire. Now the team umpire will have a close look to confirm whether it's a legal or illegal delivery from Amin Logari. Bowling round the wicket to the right-hander, trying to create an angle And looking for outside edge to the wicketkeeper, but you should have a slip fielder over there.
And for me, it looks like that they're going to turn down that decision. He once wanted to go for the review, but later on he has changed. This time smashed that hard, but there is a protection. Two fielders are converging there. What an over that has been. 4 runs conceded and a wicket for him after 762, 66 for loss of 2 wickets.
Now from the both hands, spinner will continue. Very good strategy, a very good decision by the captain of Abaseen defenders. Even Abdullah Ahmed Zai can't bowl and break the partnership, the work which did by the spinner and a part-timer.
Arab Gul Mohammad is introduced. First ball straight away, he's appealing. I thought that he is hitting the top of the stumps, but the ball really was going a little down there. Arab Gul Mohammad, the wicket taker for the team. Abaseen Deffenders, they're having their last matches, both the teams. Where Speenghar are having 3 victories and the other team is having 4. Let's have a look at that one. Going down there. Backing away from the stumps. Good thinking by the bowler. Following the batter.
Yeah, Arab Gul Mohammad will be another challenge for the spinner Warriors. His 4 overs are very, very crucial for Speenghar Warriors and as well as for Abaseen Defenders. He's a new talent, consistent performing bowler.
Let it straight. 1 bounce to go. There was a protection, but the ball landing just between the 2 fielders. Hassani Sahil is taking the responsibility and he doesn't want to stop. Scoring 45 of 25. He is 1 big shot away to score a half century.
This time Hassani Sahil was clever enough to play that straight down the ground for boundary.
Backing away this time, connects it well. Ball once again goes down there. The target is the corner. Reaches to 49 with that boundary.
Back-to-back boundaries. And still, the runs are flowing here. Even though they lost Zubaid Akbari, the captain, short pitch and plenty of time for Hassani Sahil to pick that gap and through the mid-wicket. So 2 balls, 8 runs.
Arab Gul Mohammad, the wicket taker for the team, has been smashed to back-to-back boundaries. Hassani Sahil is 1 shot away to score a half century. There he goes. He is deserving that. The salute to the Warriors that he is fighting back.
Wow, what a knock from the youngster, son of the president of Afghanistan cricket, Muhammad Nabi. A classical show of the batting of Hassani Sahil. Went all around the ground for some quality strokes and finally completes his 50 of just 27 balls, 8 boundaries and 2 maximums in his innings with the strike rate of 185.19.
We haven't seen him. He has smashed only 2 sixes, including in that innings, with the help of 2 sixes. So, having seen him all the time that other night or day, he was having 8 sixes. Bahir Shah Mahbub takes the responsibility. Call is for 2, running the first one hard, but slight fumble there by the fielder. So after 8.76 for a loss of 2 wickets, Safiullah Shinwari in alongside him is Shamraiz Azizi.
Hassan Isakhil with another very good innings, completes 50 of 27 balls. Yeah, it's a complete domination by him. Out of the 75 runs, the Speenghar Warriors scored.
Brilliant innings has been played by Hassan Isakhil. He brought up his off century with 27 deliveries. Nothing could stop him. Not the seamers, not the spinners. He has played to the every corner of the ground. Elegant drives through the covers, pulls through the mid wicket, and some exquisite shots. This time down the leg side. That is a sensible cricket from the both players, as they recently lost a crucial wicket of the skipper. Now they have to build up the partnership.
Yeah, exactly that. Bahir Shah Mahboob is someone who is a very good middle order batter, and particularly for the rotation of strike. As in Isakhil on the other end is well set.
Yeah, I was recently thinking that for this over again, Abdullah Ahmad Zai will be selected, but the skipper Muhammad Akram this time calling Walid Miakhil to come. And that is the 50 out of 28 deliveries. He has played with 150 plus strike rate. Some beautiful strokes are including in his innings.
Yeah, beautiful innings by Hassan Isakhil. Walid Miakhil is a perfect bowler in this stage because he's bowling with some cutters, slow deliveries. So you need that kind of a medium pace bowler in the middle overs in T20 cricket.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's a quality and sign of a quality bowler, just to have some variations in the bowling. You must have the cutter, and the in swinger, the out swinger, the slower one, the full delivery, shot of the length. Oh, he's not ready. He's not ready. That's a drama. The chat was going on between the keeper and the Hassan Isakhil, but he was not looking to the bowler that he is just ready with a startup.
Now he's ready. Down the leg side, wide given. You want to angle it to the stumps from that outside leg. But that time it was too wide.
Yeah, definitely. He was trying to target the leg stump and wanted the ball to change. This time he smashes it hard, straight to the fielder.
Yeah, good shot this time by Hassan Isakhil. Driven it just 3 fielders inside the circle on the offside. But tight bowling by Walid Miakhil. Slower one and also into the target, wicket to wicket bowling. That is perfect execution so far.
That is a sensible cricket from the batters. They have to build up the partnership, and this is what they are in desperate need of it. Plenty of runs have been made so far, and they have lost only 2 wickets. So they have to go the same way with almost 2 in 3 overs. After that, they have to go for some powerful strokes.
Yeah, exactly. That is the planning of Speenghar Warriors, because they're chasing down a target of 196. So they need these two for a couple of overs more to sit and play sensibly and then go for a shot after 13 or 14 overs.
And that is the quick highlights of the 9 overs the Speenghar Warriors end. Let's go for the short highlight now. And that was the start of the over. The first delivery in that was almost looking for the catch, but that was high up in the air. Wafiullah Tariq was not very good with his innings. He's not very good throughout the tournament. What an uppercut that was. One bounce to the fence for 4. Straight down the ground for another boundary. He has been impressive today. He brought his off century in a crucial time. He has taken the responsibility. Straight down the ground once again. Beautiful strokes are played so far. Smashes it hard. This time the intention was quite clear from the batter, but Arab Gul Mohammad is a quality bowler, not giving him easy chances to pick it up and go for a big shot.
That was some beautiful shot by Hassan Isa Khil, and a brilliant partnership between Zubair and Hassan. Again looking for a big shot. Quicker delivery by Arab Gul Mohammad, googly this time.
Arab Gul Mohammad is a quality bowler. So far pretty economical, not succeeded to take any wicket, but ball pretty economically. So far not giving easy chances for the both batters just to pick up a boundary.
Goes back again, short of a length delivery. Wanted to pull that, and not from the meat side of the bat. And just a single after 2 dot deliveries.
This time the intention was quite clear from Hassan Khil, looking for a big one, and he gave himself some room, but the timing was not exquisite at all.
In the slot this time, and it's going to be a maximum or a boundary. The umpire will surely, an indication is that he smashed a maximum by Shah Mahboob.
What a shot that is. He was looking for the full delivery, tempting the batter just to go for a big shot, as already a fielder is taken in the long on, and he was definitely looking for the catch, but he is smashing that with a muscular arms and smashes it out of the ground for 6.
Now they're feeling really well because they can... Oh, inside out this time. Fielder there will cut it off surely. And just a single, but that was a brilliant shot and great execution.
That is sensible cricket. Not only media, they themselves will be really enjoying too the way they are playing today. Just going for the strike rotation after a boundary.
Long on and long off in place, deep mid wicket, deep square leg, and deep extra cover. So now the last delivery against Hassan Isa Khil. Magnificent delivery against him, a fuller, and just pushed that for a single. So 9 runs from the Arab Gul Mohammad's over after 10:92 with 2, and there is the time for a strategic timeout, 2.5 minute break. So you'll be really happy and delighted when he go there with this and such kind of a performance and form. And this is a very perfect time to mention all the sponsor of this league, season number 4, is Milano Energy, Prisma, Nitro Energy, Amar Construction Company, and the main sponsor of this league is Khan Hospital, and G70 is brands of shoes.
Walid Khil is introduced back into the attack. Right straight to the fielder. Abdullah Ahmad is positioned, and there comes only a single. Great start into the over once again by Walid Khil.
Yeah, he bowled really good over. Even he's not fully fit in this game, but he scored 47 and give all his 100%. 47 unbeaten in this game, and now bowling his second over. Very economical so far. Good delivery this time. Pace on and targeted the stumps. Beaten by Shah Mahboob, not quite from the middle of his bat.
As he steps down, he feels a kind of cracks on his leg. So I think his career is more important than the match. But still, he gives his 100% dedication to the Abaseen Defenders, though they register 4 wins.
Slower one again, insensibly played towards the long on for an easy single. Oh, the current run rate is 9.15, and they need over 10 from every over.
Today, nothing can stop Hassani Sakhel from his batting. So far, Abaseen defenders have used the seamers, the swingers, the slower one, but nothing has done the job for them so far. This time, right at the two.
Yeah, excellent Yorker. And great bowling so far. Variation and execution of line and length perfectly by Walid Miakhil. It is very good news for the side and for the coaching staff to have this kind of a bowler, an all-rounder.
Brilliant piece of bowling so far by Walid Miakhil, only given 4 runs with the 4 deliveries. And this time, a slower one. Hassani Sakhel is completely beaten with that delivery. The ball goes safely to the hands of wicketkeeper without scoring any runs.
Yeah, another good delivery by Walid Miakhil. A slower one off cutter this time. Now Hassani Sakhel will try to end the over with a high note here. Speenghar Warriors still need exactly 100 runs to get from the last 9 overs. We'll keep the strike for the next over. Just a single. 5 singles from this over. After 11, 97 for 2.
The partnership now reaches to 72 between Hassani Sakhel and Bahir Shah. Hassani Sakhel just made 58 runs out of 38 deliveries, while Bahir Shah is nicely rotating the strike, giving a lot of time to Hassani Sakhel for going to some big strokes. Just made 14 runs with the 9 deliveries. That is sensible cricket. I think Bashir has been introduced back into the attack.
Bashir Ahmed to his 3rd over. Nicely played again, sensibly toward the offside for just a single.
Great start into the over. Bashir Ahmed and Faridun and Abdullah are the premium seamers with the Abaseen defenders today, but none of them has succeeded very well so far. And they're in desperate need of breaking the crucial partnership right here.
Yeah, they need now 11 from every over, so they should target a few overs. And on the other end, beautiful delivery this time, appealing and given. Up goes the finger. And finally, the partnership is broken.
At first, the umpire was in 6 and 7 whether to up the finger or not, but finally he makes a collective decision and raises his fingers. And there goes the big fish.
14 of 9 by Bahir Shah Mahboob. Hassani Sakhel is still there and will be joined by the new batter. And that was a beautiful delivery. Hit the pitch hard. Shot of a length delivery and a huge appeal. And finally a delight for Bashir Ahmed in this game.
Nicely supported by Siddiq Pacha with acrobatic catch.
Second wicket for Bashir Ahmed. His bowling was 3rd over. He got the wicket of Wafiullah Tarakhil and Bahir Shah Mahboob. And once again, Shamreez, to tell you that all eyes on Hassani Sakhel.
As a batter, he has taken the responsibility and he's carrying it nicely so far. Yeah, but still, as you cited recently, all eyes are on him. And he has to stay on the surface for a long time.
Now Ali Ahmed Nasir, the wicketkeeper batter, has sensibly played that, but no chance to take any single. So not only the wicket, these dot ball will put a lot of pressure on Speenghar Warriors.
Yeah, definitely, as they are dotting the delivery, so the strike rate is, the run rate is increasing for them. When the run rate gets increased, so the pressure will be mounting with each and every delivery. So I thought recently that they were trying to rotate the strike in the last 2 overs, and after the 11th over they will go for some powerful strokes, but they lost the wicket. Maybe they get a bit slow.
Oh, a nasty bouncer this time and over the head of the wicket-keeper. So it is a boundary for Ali Ahmad Nasir, and 100 up with this 4, 102 on the board.
The 100 comes in style with that boundary. Bashir Ahmad was extracting some bounce from the surface. Have a look at that.
That was unintentional. You want to put his head down, and that was high over the shoulder height delivery as well. Give us a warning here by the umpire. Now Bashir Ahmad again. Cut it down, just guided for a single.
Yeah. From that delivery, he was just trying to protect himself, but unintentionally it was touched by his gloves. Then it went for 4. That was pretty high. The Siddiq Pacha did his best to catch that, but as there were big distance between him and the ball, so it went for the boundary for 4. That is the Ayubi National Cricket Stadium. Yeah, where both in the second floor VIP guests are there. Big shout, but that is a bit up of the stump and finishes the over with a dart delivery. After 12, Speenghar are 103 with a loss of 3 crucial wickets. Change in the voice.
Thank you to commentators, Shamriz Azizi and Shafiola Shinwari. And now we are going to start here from over number 13. 57% chances for the team Abaseen Deffenders in 42. So Speenghars are having less chances than Abaseen Deffenders. Still a man who is in a good touch. The centurion of the previous match. Hassani Sakhel is there. Walid Miakhel is bowling from the media end. He's bowling very well. Lots of leg cutter. And the new batter along with him is Ali Nasir. This time chipping in. Straight to the man there and drops. It should have been caught. I think Amin Logari was the fielder there.
This can happen sometime when you hesitate about playing the shot. Shot selection was great, just execution was not good. A little bit time was needed more to be behind this shot. But the man was just lucky, rescued. He's got another life in the cricket match. Slow one and beaten.
Now this is over number 13 and they have got 104 on the board and they have 7 wickets in hand. The current run rate is just 8.5. The required run rate is even stronger than that. It's creeping up 11.62. So each overs need at least 2 boundaries to get.
Hassan flexed that just for a single. They're gonna go to Kabul. And they do that easily. Good cricket, sensible cricket.
Now Hassan is the only man that he's fighting hard. It's a one-man show, scoring 61 of 42. If he gets finished that, he is having a chance to score 100, but it's very early to say about that. Very well played through the onside. Good bowling once again. Risky single, chance of a run out. Hits the stump. Faridun Dawze is quite sure, but referring to the TV umpire, most often having seen that the direct hits are all very dangerous.
We're gonna check the run-out chance for Abaseen Deffenders. The competition is great between these two teams, Abaseen Deffenders and Speenghar Warriors. Big wicket to Sani Sakhel might the pace trouble. Hey, have a look at this. Fine delivery, no problem. Hey, and then go ahead, check the run out.
Now let's have a look there. Hassan was short, I think. He is going to go one frame back there. No need to check their front foot. Only run out should be checked there. Hassan last night, he survived while he was having his bat stuck there. You will have to see here when the bowler is having rocket arms, he's throwing the ball towards the stumps. No batter, no ball on the frame yet. There comes the bat, but the ball is quicker enough. You will have to see the way he's dragging his bat. He thinks that he might be a bit short. Is it touch and go? He's short of that line. Look at the ball is coming in the frame. It looks like it's going to be against Sani Sakhel. He was going to be in deep, deep trouble. The ball is winning the race. The ball is even quicker. Let's have a look at that one. Very slow. The camera work is quite great there.
Yes, looks close, very close. Just wait, wait. Oh, and the trouble. Might be in a bad trouble, might be out. And this time, so Hassan does not reach the crease and charm just in a little distance, small distance. The bait is not reaching to the crease and the ball is hitting the stumps. This is why this might be a run out.
It looks like he was on the line while the stumps were broken. So the umpires are making sure first that they will have to see very close. The ball is not yet hitting the stumps and he's very close to that line. There we can go. When the bill is off, he's having a little part of his bat inside that white line. There you can see it is touch and go. It's going to be a very tough call by the umpire. It's going to be a tough decision. We can't say anything in this regard. What do you think, Mr.?
I think this decision might be really hard for umpire. Looks really close, bat and ball. Bat is reaching to the crease and ball is hitting the wicket. They both are reaching to the main goal and finally decision might be really hard for umpire. Look at it once again.
Now look at still they're not sure that it was very tough there. When the stumps were broken, he was having his bat on the line. Might have been millimeters inside that line. The umpires are making sure they're going to check that from different angles, but this is the only clear visible angle that they can see. So we have seen that it takes time. Hassan is not like all the time. He is just having, last night we had the same drama. He was having his bat, dropping his hand, and he was tipping in today here. He was well ahead of the ball, but the ball is even quicker. Let's have a look. Very close. There we go. Still the ball is away from the stump. Still there is not touch. There it hits. When the bill is off, the bat is in. So it's very good.
That's why the decision is really hard.
Yeah, pending the umpire and might be given. Is given. Line belongs to the umpire. In a fashion that was not needed to lose your wicket. A risky single and finally comes out. OUT, 3 letters on the big screen is cited.
Unlucky run out. To this minus Anasakhel. Back wicket for Speenghar Warriors. He must go out to Pavilion. 61 of 42 deliveries, 145 is the strike rate. Upcoming match in tonight, Deffenders stars. They are against Kabul. It's gonna be crucial and very important competition. And it's a slower delivery. Just single is available per the side. New man Navid Marufel comes and he will join the party with Ali Ahmad Nasser. Four wickets for Abaseen Deffenders. Did terrific job in bowling. Not in batting, however. They are having the domination in this season in the KPL and especially on this pitch. Plays not just for a single. Gut fielding for as well.
Just 13, 108 for loss of 4. Hassan was a little unfortunate. Required run rate is creeping up over 12 runs now. Now the chances are reduced here to 39% for the Speenghar Warriors. But somehow still we are going to find both of these teams and they would be looking to be at the top for the qualifier one. Both the teams are looking to be at the top because the top 2 teams would have one extra chance. And the eliminator stage, you're having only one chance like a semi-final. And the winner of the eliminator will just fight back with the loser of the qualifier. So it's going to be a good tussle then. Naveed Maruf, Khail Newman there. Still they need plenty of runs left.
This is can be both sides, 2 sides of the match, both sides, but otherwise we have to talk about Abaseen Deffenders. However, they scored not that total. But one thing is remarkable. Bowling performance is great for Abaseen Deffenders. They control the opposition, put the pressure, 4 wickets in just 108 runs considered, just in 13.2. This is kind of good bowling performance, isn't it?
Yeah, with each dot ball that they are going for plenty of dot balls. The run rate is jumping up. Now it's going all over 12.5. So they need to score at least 1 and 2 boundaries in each over, otherwise it's going to be very tough at the end back. backing away from the stumps. He was having full swing of the bat, but very well kept by the wicketkeeper, sliding and picking up the ball.
If we talk about this man, Ahmed Nasser, the batter for Speenghar Warriors last night in the match, he made a mistake. He comes to the crease, and when this man came to the crease, the team was in a back pressure, and this man just stopped the one delivery within this. He wanted to go for a big shot down the track and finally lost his wicket, which was not needed for going this kind of shot. And this time is a good opportunity for this young man to play perfectly, carefully, with a positive mind as well in this track.
All the time the batter is going to go, so straight away Arab Gul Moment, he's changing his line coming from around the stumps. His intention is quite clear. He might be targeting the stumps. If you're going to misjudge, it's a great delivery. 3 back-to-back dot balls. All the time he's attacking the body. So the pressure is back on the batting side. They're having only one leg by a score of 5 deliveries. Where the bowler conceded no single run. Last ball, a crucial one in this over. He's struggling, but he's not taking any responsibility at this stage.
This time when a batter go for back shots and there is no connection, there is no good execution, can give a lot of chance for the bowling side to put the pressure, getting wicket in this time. So batter should be careful, should be really positive. This is played just into the gap for 4 runs. Slowly and simple when it comes for the team. Try the best fielder, good it for, but they did not reach in time to control the bat, and the ball was just out of the boundary for 4. Speenghar Warriors, they must have a perfect run rate, required run rate. They should go according required run rate. If they stay in crease without having any back shots, might be pace one time more, a back travel and back pressure as well. As they having the match in their hands, must be with a positive way and go really well. These 2 batters are having the ability to play well for Speenghar Warriors, Navid Maruf Khail and Ali Ahmed Nasser. Otherwise, Abdullah Ahmed Zai is a bowler, 2 or 25 conceded. There we go, Ahmed Zai. Nice, but execution is not great. There will be just available single. Single is available.
Abdullah is brought back into the attack. He was expensive in the very first 2 overs. 25 runs he has conceded. So now the batters are struggling to get runs for the team, but we haven't seen boundaries apart from this last ball of Arab Gul Moment that he was smashed through the corner for a boundary. Abdullah Ahmed is generating some pace and he's extracting some bounce. He loves to go for some of the well-directed bouncer, where the batter is struggling and erecting the ball into the sky. If he gets a wicket at this stage of the game, so there would be deep trouble. Slower one this time. Yorker attempted straight to the backward point fielder for no runs.
Mr. Najib, think about the match. When the match is slow, the commentators, they are definitely become slow.
So when there is no boundary, no maximum, no shpagizas, no outs, so no doubt that we can also not get emotional. So sometimes some shots are being loved. Some shots are being loved and you are watching that. It's pleasing to watch. But if the balls are dot balls, so what can you cannot go emotional for that dot ball.
Not a good delivery down to leg stump at this time. I would like to go for a flex shot, but there wasn't any connection. What the problem will be, just the pressure on the Speenghar Warriors, Mr. Najib Salarzi? I asked the question that what the problem will be, what the reason will be for Speenghar Warriors that they cannot bat well in this position.
Yeah, the pressure is on them because they have lost the key batters in chasing, so and not easy against the quality bowling. Slower one this time, straight to the man, the captain of the side, in he drops a dolly.
Slow one, man was ready, just made a mistake. Looks like this man, the skipper of the side, Akram, was just ready physically, but not just ready mentally. That's why this man cannot control the ball. Create a chance straight to the fielder. Made a mistake. Is not happy from his bat, Ariana Nasser, because the ball is not coming in the right of the middle of the bat. 117 for 4 after 14 find 4 is a terrific bowling performance for the dominant team in this season, Abaseen Deffenders.
Abdullah very expensive here, so wide delivery, previous delivery, reloading that. Brilliant piece of bowling, wanted to go for the uppercut. Straight away looking towards the square leg umpire that he should go for something, but if you can't connect, so you can blame yourself. As I told you that they need to go and get some runs in boundaries. 1 and 2s are not enough for the batting side. At one stage it looked like they're going to chase it comfortably, but never easy against quality bowling. Walid Mia Khail, Abdullah Ahmad Zaider, Arab Gul Mumant, Bashir Ahmad, the tall Bashir Ahmad, never easy. Chase is going to be very tough. So it's a full toss, a gift given, and he accepted that all the way. Out of the ground for Ashpagizra from the ball of Ahmad Zain, not a good delivery.
Finally, touched nicely. Got sacks for the team. Ariana Nasser does well, and he signals this should be a no ball. He's just waiting, and umpire, they are calling each other to check this ball whether it's a no ball or a legal delivery. Look at the last one. No front pit issue. Hey, just up to releasing the ball. That was absolutely in a waist high and touched nicely.
That was under the waist. Not waist high should have been given a no ball. It was a fair delivery, it was coming down. I think you thought that.
But the batter is just waiting for a waist height.
Yeah, your thinking is right, but already they are having a new bowler introduced. So it means it was a fair delivery, nothing was wrong with that. But the only thing that they were disappointed about that was that full toss from Abdullah Mazay. When you are a key bowler unit, look at it's not he's bending his knee. If he was standing upright, it was quite a fair delivery. So it's going to be fine, nothing wrong with that. But the result was very good for Ali Ahmad Nasir. Smashed that out of the ground, bangs that. Look at here, the contact of the ball with the bat. The ball was coming down. The result is quite clear, and
absolutely a good touch, good connection. After a while, these two batters, they're trying to go back. Ball is not coming in, and right in the middle of the bat. But this was absolutely a good connection. Checking is on. As I mentioned, Mr. Salarzi, there might be no problem about the no ball because the ball is not that much higher.
this time it's a no ball declared. I think he was having overstepping. If that was not, this one is. So now the new batter, Ali Nasser, is lucky there. He's going to go. It's a freebie, free license. You can go and smash.
The free license is given for this man who was waiting in the last hour. And finally, this man got a free hit delivery. Let's wait. the competition. Oh, back front put, back distance. Arable moment. Nasser is waiting. Touch nicely. Oh, high in the good fielding effort. Finally, this would be just a couple.
Laid it quite nicely, but the fielder out long off. He did a terrific job for the team in saving at least 4 runs. He cut it off nicely. He caught the ball and threw it back to the ground. That was a free hit. No catch was counted. So let's have a look there in that angle. Was he having in touching any part of the ground of the boundary? Very acrobatic there. Brilliant piece of fielding. A splendid stop of the ball, not to cross the boundary line.
Yeah, that was a nice approach. Great jump was really nice. Jump and the placement control the ball and rescue 2 runs for the team.
There he goes once again, straight to the fielder, but would be a bounce. Now both the batters are looking a bit aggressive there, that they're going to smash. If they are going to get boundaries, they're going to reach. It's a top table clash. If Abaseen win this one, they would be unbeaten. If Speenghar win this game, they are going to be tightening the position and 8 points each.
This time Nawit just played to outside and they check easily 2 runs for the team.
The way they're batting is too far away now. They cannot pull it back from the hands of the opposition. The current run rate is just 8.37, but the required run rate is jumping up. In spite of that, no ball, a maximum is going almost to touch 14. Very difficult for the batting side. With 1 in 2s, they won't mind the bowling side.
One thing is really amazing, Mr. Najibullah, for me about these 2 batters. When they go per back chance, bat is not coming, ball is not coming in the middle of the bat. So, looks like they are out of energy. They are energetic in this match. But look at this one. So wide delivery, 2 runs for Speenghar. What about these 2 batters? They try to go back, but they cannot do that best.
They are under immense pressure. They knew about the score on the board. If there was not a scoreboard pressure, they might have gone for some big shots. But don't forget about the bowler. This is a brain tussle that he's going to follow the batter, not going to find some room against him. Each time there is a connection, the ball straight goes to the fielder, and they're having no space that they can cross that for a boundary. Sarab Gul Moment is tightly bowling. This is his last ball.
Yes, 130 plus on this occasion. Just 1 delivery more of this over is remaining to complete. Abdul Moment continue his bowling. Would like to go for a big one. And there'll be just a single. 135 for Sexton gone.
Redun Daoudza is back into the attack. He bowled 2 overs, none for 18. And still have 2 more overs. So 24 more deliveries to be bowled. And they should get 61, means 15 from every over.
Yeah, very tough for Speenghar Warriors against quality bowlers. Oh, goes over the fielder, just over. And well reached to the boundary line for 4 runs. What a shot. Beautifully played. Lucky one.
Yeah, started the over with the boundary. Ali Ahmad Nasser, who faced a lot of deliveries. He is well set now on the wicket. That was a half volley on the offside. Beautifully played that full face of the bat. And the ball trickled down to the boundary rope.
Faridun Daudzai, very expensive today. Left arm over the wicket to the right hand and a very good shot. He was ready for that one. This time through the leg side. Should be a single.
They need 15 from every over. They already got 5 from 2 deliveries. So now, still they need a couple of boundaries here. So they want to try to go for a big shot from every delivery. And Faridun Daudzai is just wearing a space and changing his field. Just want to keep the ball away from the reach of the batters.
Yeah, from my point of view, the turning point was the departure of Hassani Sakhil. After that, the Abaseen defenders come back very strongly and now dominating on the opposition. The Tiger Warriors are still struggling and trying their best to chase it down and register a victory. But very tough and hard work required here.
Yeah, exactly. They want just to play some big shots because they still have some great batters to come. Shafiqullah Shafaq and Akbar Musazai. Full toss. And thank you very much, says Ali Ahmad Nasser. That is a big 6.
What a shot. Lovely to watch that one. 6 number 279 of the tournament. Ali Ahmad Nasser was the man. The sweetest part of the bat and perfect timing behind that shot. Biggest 6 from this man and the new bowlers required here.
Yeah, quite middle it. Ali Ahmad Nasser is not a strong man. He's so young, but that was a full toss and easy picking for him. 32 of 18. Now 12 from 4 deliveries.
Very good competition overall between these two so far. Once again through the leg side, but this time not a proper connection. And straight to the fielder. Single taken.
Same delivery by Faridun Daudzai, 2 full tosses. Now Naveed Maruf Khail, the hero of the first game for Speenghar Warriors, but they lost. He was the only man who scored half century, while they scored 143 against Shamshad Eagles. Now again 3 fielders on the onside, deep in the boundary. Deep mid wicket, deep square, long on and long off.
Goes again. But straight to the fielder. Will only be a single. Very good comeback from Faridun Daudzai. Finished with a single. 149 for the loss of 4 after 17.
Hassani Sakhil got out. That was the last wicket. 61 of 42 by Faridun Daudzai. Very expensive over the previous one. Conceded for 14 runs. But Abdullah Ahmad Zay got some overs. Bashir Ahmad And Faridun Daudze, 32 of his 3 overs. And the 2 batters in the crease. Naveed is on strike.
The game is on here in a UB National Cricket Stadium. A very good contest between these two, and still trying their best to win the match. Full length through the offside. Looking for 2 here, and will come back for the second one. Chance, misses it.
Yeah, that was a run-out chance, but Siddiq Pacha was not able to grab that properly and dislodge the bails. 2 runs taken. But that was an excellent Yorker delivery on the 4th stump, and just sliced that one and forced the batter to go for just 2 runs. That is the replay. Slight fumble, and then the throw was very, very wide. An excellent dive to save him.
Very good delivery under pressure from the youngster. Bowling in the right area with some different variations, and somehow he is successful so far.
Yeah, that is what needed at this stage of the game. Bowling beautiful Yorkers. Bashir Ahmed, he defended 9 runs in the Shwagiza Cricket League. Abaseen Deffenders, and he was a part of both Deffenders in Shwagiza.
Oh, what a connection! Goes all the way for another maximum nitro energy 6 from the bat of Ali Nasiri.
Yeah, beautiful connection. This time you want to bowl another Yorker in the slot and put that away. Long way back for a maximum. Ali Ahmed Nasser is well set now, 39 of 20. And the equation is 15 delivery more to bowl here and to get 38 runs.
That's gone a long, long way behind the boundary line. If in cricket there was 8 runs, so that should be 8 runs. That would have been 8 runs, but you can't give more than 6 runs to a stroke. Once again goes big, and this time clears the fence. Even though there was a fielder, but no chance for him. Abdullah Ahmad Zai was just watching the ball, sails over his head. Back-to-back 6s.
And there is the pressure. After conceding for a maximum, he bowled a full toss delivery. Delivery already punished for a maximum in the previous against Faridun Daudze as well. But now Bashir is expensive in his final over. 15 already from 4 deliveries. Ali Ahmed Nasser is 5 runs away from his half century.
This time very good comeback. Kept the ball away from his reach, and a dot delivery after 2 back-to-back 6s.
A good delivery, target that outside off, and the ball kept a bit low as well. It was a well comeback delivery, and it was reviewed. That wide decision was reviewed by Ali Ahmed Nasser. He shuffled a bit when the ball was releases, and looks like a fair delivery. Used as variation here.
Very crucial over. These last 2 deliveries will be very, very important for Speenghar Warriors. If a boundary or a maximum comes, then the equation will be very, very simple. This time through the leg side. Tough chase for the fielder. And finally, ball win the race. Boundary, expensive over.
Yeah, after 2 maximum, then a wide delivery, and then scored a boundary. A very, very expensive over. 20 already really ease the complexion of the game here. The equation is now simple to these two set bettors.
The chase is on, and the Speenghar Warriors are still in the game.
The option of bowlers Faridun Dawood who bowled his final over, and Abdullah Ahmadzai is the option for the last over. Faridun Dawood to bowl the penultimate over. Fine leg inside the circle, third man, backward point, and cover. Muhammad Akram, the captain of the side, is busy. Deep extra cover in place, long on, long off, deep mid wicket and deep square leg.
A deciding phase of the match. Both sides trying their best to have something special. Through the leg side, powerful hit, straight to the fielder. Started with a single.
They want to execute the Yorker, but it will be very happy to give strike back to Ali Ahmad Nasser. He is just one run away from his half century. Will not keep that in mind to reach the milestone because they need 27 runs to get.
27 of 11 balls. Tough, but not impossible. Full length, looking for Yorkie here. Very well played. So very good start. The 19th over.
A good start for Abaseen defenders, but they need to finish it well. 2 deliveries and 2 singles. Faridun Dawood bowling according to his field. An excellent fielding setup as well by the captain Muhammad Akram. He plays that short third man, so there will be an option to go for a cheeky shot because the fine leg is also inside the circle. Deep backward point in place.
This over is very, very crucial. 26 of 10 balls. Full toss. Able to maximize that one. Straight to the fielder. Back-to-back singles.
That was a quiet 50. Ali Ahmad Nasser didn't celebrate his 50. And he completes 50 of 24 deliveries. Fantastic innings by him. 4 boundaries in 4 sixes with the strike rate of 208.
Yeah, very easy to imagine. Their goal is to win the match and celebrate in style. Once again, very good delivery. And should be a single. So 4 balls, 4 singles. A very good and successful over so far.
Excellent execution so far by Faridun. 4 Yorkers and the 2 was turned to a full toss. Faridun Dawood need to bowl that 2 more deliveries well, and then will be very easy for someone to bowl the final over. What do you think that to defend at 20 runs from the last over, will it be easy or difficult?
These last 2 deliveries are very, very crucial. If some of the runs are coming off these 2 balls, at least 10 runs, then will be very, very easy. But you can't say something because these 2 are very, very well set now. From a long, long time they are at the crease. Once again, very good delivery. Superb bowling spell, and this was a brilliant one.
Yeah, another Yorker. This is a very good sign. Faridun Dawood. Fans are really exciting here to witness such a wonderful last over. And how many runs will Faridun Dawood leave for the final over. And well, definitely the option is Abdullah Ahmad Zai for the last over.
Yeah, it will be a very close contest. Last ball of the 19th over. Powerful hit, but straight to the fielder. And there was a chance of a run out, but misfielding by Abdullah Ahmad Zai. Finish well. Successful over comes to an end. 100. Due to slow raid by the Abaseen defenders, now they have to have 4 fielders on the boundary line in the last over. Instead of 5, 4 fielders will cover the boundary line. Abdullah Ahmad Zai with the first ball of the last over. Straight down the ground. Let's see. And taken. What a catch. Very good running catch. And a positive start from Abdullah Ahmad Zai.
Yeah, good catch taken by Amin Logari. And that is the end of Ali Ahmad Nasser. Brilliant delivery, a slower one to start. And didn't quite medal it properly and goes to the hands of Muhammad Amin Logari. So started very well for the side of Abaseen defenders.
Smart thinking and a very clever bowling from Abdullah Ahmad Zai. It was a pace-on delivery, so definitely it would have been a big 6 straight down the ground. Use his mind and change a pace delivery to deceive the batsman. The planned work for Abdullah Ahmad Zai. Wicket on the first ball.
Yeah, exactly that. He was started with a slower one because the intention was quite clear to go from the very first delivery of the over. Now Akbar Musazai is the new man in, and he need to hit 3 sixes in a boundary.
Now the contest is quite interesting because the new man in, and he is the strong hitter of the ball. You can expect anything from this man. Akbar Musazai will face Abdullah Ahmad Zai. Today is the day. All eyes on this man.
Yeah, 22. It need to start from the very first delivery. Good delivery attempt in that Yorker. And give strike to Naveed Maruf Khil.
Yeah, the way Abdullah Ahmad Zai is bowling in the death overs, he becomes quite dangerous for the opposition. We have seen him so often. He is bowling quite magnificently, especially in the death overs against some quality batsmen. This time, very good connection and will clear the fielder for a maximum. Finally connects and gets the desired result.
Yeah, end to the crowd this time. Maximum by Naveed Maruf Khil. In the slot and timed that beautifully towards a long off for a maximum, for a huge 6. Now need 15 more runs to get off 3 deliveries.
Now they need a couple of more of it. Little kids enjoying the match and the contest. It will be a very memorable moment for them. So still some hopes for Speenghar Warriors. 3 balls remaining in this innings. Very good delivery. Absolutely superb bowling. And that is a run out. Wow. What a brilliant piece of fielding from Abdullah Ahmad Zai.
Yeah, excellent delivery. A Yorker firstly, he want to break the stumps on the striker's end. He missed that because that was played And then he was successful to hit the stumps on the non-strikers end and form of a run out. Look at that effort. He just clicked the ball and then hit on the stumps. The wicket is uprooted and the run out here. Now it's Abaseen Defenders game to win.
Yeah, very near to the victory. And a very good comeback at the end by Faridun Daudzai and Abdullah Ahmad Zai. Bashir Ahmed was quite expensive. All of them were quite expensive at the beginning, but the way these two are bowling right at the middle, that is extraordinary. The new man is Aftab Alam. He's also using the long handle of the bat, but it's too late. Even though Akbar Musaza is there at the strike, but the match is very difficult for Speenghar Warriors from here on to chase.
Sliced that one, and 4 runs by Akbar Musaza. And great shot played, but will not enough, because they still need 11 runs to get from the final delivery. So apart from bowling wide or no balls, then the Abaseen Defenders will win that match, the 5th match of this season, and will be 5 victories out of 5. Abdullah Ahmad Zai to bowl the last delivery. Short pitch one, outside edge, and another boundary by Akbar Musaza. So Speenghar Warriors scored 189 in 20 overs, and Abaseen Defenders won by 6 runs.
What a victory for Abaseen Defenders, and what a comeback from the seamers, Abdullah Ahmad Zai and Faridun Daudzai. Brilliant at the end, and finally they registered the victory, 5th one, and this year KPL 2026. Brilliant performances by the Abaseen Defenders, unbeaten side in this tournament and definitely at the top of the table. Superb performances, even though the defending champions are Kabul Zalmi, but the way these guys are playing this year under the captaincy of Imran Mir, that is fabulous. Handshakes all around, smiles on the faces of the players of Abaseen Defenders. Great work done. This year is special for them, playing like champions. Very good effort by Speenghar Warriors as well, but not enough to win the match. Overall, we had a very close contest, a very good match. Some entertainment for the crowd and for the fans of cricket.